Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Oh my gosh. I have so many stories, guys. I have so many things I want to talk about. Excuse me, though. Oh my gosh, I'm a little flummy because I just had a dorayaki. Oh my god, I did eat the last piece. Oops, oops, oops. Oopsie, oopsie. Hi, everyone. Hi. 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 No, not taiyaki. Dorayaki. Dorayaki. Yeah. None for us. I said I had the last piece. Yes, it was azuki. So I don't know. I didn't know if you would like that, Wilson. I don't know if you guys are a red bean type of person, you know. Never mind, you can keep it. Hey, more for me, you know, more for me. I'll take it. You know, I'll eat it. Hi, Yellow Ring. I actually have family in town and we're all eating out. I hope you have a good stream. Thank you. No worries. Yes. I did start stream a little bit later today. And so, if anyone, you know, is not able to stick around, that is okay. I did start later. Because I might have slept in, you know, after waking up early. Pretty much the entire weekend, you know. But yes, thank you for stopping. And yes, the person who redeemed first of today's stream was... Silva! And so can we get some hello princess in the chat for Silva, please? Hello princess Silva. Congratulations on redeeming first of today's stream. Hello princess. Also, Moon Bright, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Also, Sky, thank you so much for the resub at 7 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. Thank you so much, Sky. And Adisu, thank you so much for the resub at 51 months. I hope you also enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. Hi, everybody. How have you been? I hope you guys are having a nice day. Happy Offkai weekend. Oh my gosh, guys. Can you believe it? It was Offkai. Oh my gosh. Hi, B. Hi. Can we get a shout out for B, please? Oh my gosh. B was one of the people I had the pleasure of meeting. And oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, B. I remember when I saw your picture on Twitter, that one time you posted it, and I was like, oh my god, pretty lady. And then in person, I I was so shy. I was like, oh my gosh, B's even more beautiful in person. And I was all flustered. That's me. No, that's you, B. I was stun-locked. I was just like, I was so shy. I was really shy. I'm really, really shy in person. And so I get a little nervous, you know. And when I get nervous, I get a little quiet. And so I feel like I wasn't able to fully like be myself and like express myself in terms of like how happy I was to see you, B. But I was really glad that I got to see you. Hi everyone. Yes, hello to those watching on the YouTube side and to those watching on the Twitch side and Twitter side. Konbanwa. Hi Davi. Welcome. Hi Chaotic. Hope you had fun. I had so much fun. I don't even know where to start. But yes, I had so much fun. But hi Jose. Long time no chat, by the way. I feel like we haven't talked in a hot minute. But hi Jose. Welcome. Hi Lord Agent. Welcome on in. I was trying to find you. Yes, so I was going to talk about that because I met so many people at Offkai actually. And I met so many of you guys, the T-Buns. And so I wanted to go into that as well, but I can't believe it. I was taken aback when you asked for a hug. I'm usually the one asking for them. Hi, Sky! I'm so happy. It's because I was so happy to meet so many of the T-Buns, and the fact that you guys found me. At first I thought I was going to really give out hugs because I'm a little more nervous Chihuahua type, but you know, I don't know. Like at Offkai, once people found me and you guys told me who you were, I was just like, oh my gosh, can I hug you, please? I want to thank you guys so much, you know, for coming to see me and find me. I'm just like, wow. And the crazy thing is, the goodie bags, I gave them all away. I had none. I purposely had to like save one for a friend because we ran out. And so I was like, wow, this is crazy. It's crazy. Also, Adder, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to the tea shop. I got your merch. Thank you guys so much, by the way. I saw pictures and I remember people showing me like their merch that they got of me as well and my friends. And so I was like, wow, my gosh, thank you. Thank you for supporting, you know, the artists that put out the lovely art of me and my oomfies and my friends. It was just so nice. It was so surreal to see it IRL, you know? I was a little nervous too. I'm not gonna lie. There were some artists I went up to get some merch and I was too shy to say hello. I didn't want to bother them either because I saw that they were busy. So I didn't want to take up like too much time. And so I was really nervous. I'm teacher coded? Wait, why? From how I dress, Sky? Is that why? I figured you would need to make many more. Okay, it wasn't, I think 50 was like the perfect amount because it was enough for me to be able to give them to every T-Bun that found me. But it wasn't enough to like give it to friends as well. Oh my gosh, hiccup. For like the last event that I went to on Sunday. So yeah. Hi Sakura! Welcome on it. I had so much fun at Offkai. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun, guys. I cannot. I'm like bouncing all over trying to talk about it. Day! No, Gretchy!
Elveira wiggle.
Can we get a shout out for Gretchy, please? Gretchy is out and about, and so she can't hear the Offkai recap right now.
26s and 27s Elvi. Elve blob, 27 eternities of Elvi.
Eternities?
Elve flex 1, Elve flex 2, Elve flex 3.
Day, thank you so much for the resub at 27 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. And then for Leo, thank you so much for the resub at 27 months as well. I hope you also enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. Thank you. Can we get some love and some hype in the chat, please, for all those resubs? Thank you, Eric. Thank you for the welcome back from Offkai. Yippee! Can we get a shout out for Eric as well, please? If you want to hear his recap, he has a recap happening tomorrow. And so you can check out twitch.tv/itsawick_. And then for Gretchy did her recap yesterday. So if you guys want to check out Gretchy's recap, check it out from yesterday. Oh my gosh, you were staffing, Jose? What? Oh, what the
Hype
heck?
train started.
Oh my gosh. Hype train flashbang. My eyes. What the heck? What was that for? Excuse me. The question is, were you able to get amazing boba in your Offkai Expo? No! We did not get boba in San Jose. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Oh my gosh. We went to like a couple of places that I'll talk about in the recap, but I did not get boba. I did not. I heard about it though. I heard about how good boba is in the area. But yeah, there's just no time to get some boba. But next time, because after this Offkai, it's definitely not my last Offkai. So yeah, I'm gonna be there for sure. I'm so sorry, Lord Agents. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I was really busy the entire weekend, especially at the con itself. And so there were times where I could say hi to people, mostly at Artist Alley, but even Artist Alley is pretty big. So I'm so sorry to those that I missed this year. But next year, like I said, I plan to go back and I plan to have more merch. I plan to have ribbons. And so, yeah, hopefully you guys can find me again next year. This entire journey trying to find you. I know. I heard so many people telling me about how like they were scouring like the alley for like 3-4 hours. I saw it on the tweets as well, and I wasn't checking my phone because I don't really have time to check my phone. And so every night when I would check my phone, I was just like, oh my god. I was just like, wait, I feel so bad. Because it was a little different from TwitchCon. Because TwitchCon, I had like a set place where I did a meet and greet, right? For the virtual meet and greets for Nina and Twirly as well. But this one was more so I was just like walking around, meeting friends, meeting you guys. And if you found me, you found me. If you didn't find me, then it was a little rough. But I'm really glad that I was, once again, able to have the pleasure to meet so many T-Buns, to meet so many friends. And it was really nice. It was really, really nice. Not me finding you last minute when everyone was leaving. That was crazy. Yeah, there were a couple of T-Buns that found me like literally the moment that we were about to leave. And I remember specifically, I won't say who in case they want to be private about it, but there were 2 T-Buns specifically that found me literally on the top of the stairs right before the entrance. And they're like, oh my gosh, I found you. And I was like, oh my god. Because what happened was these 2 T-Buns actually saw the day before. But they had something that they wanted to give us. And I also forgot to give one of my goodie bags to the other person that was with them. Because I gave one the goodie bag, but the other person I forgot to give in the moment of like the meetup chaos. And so I was really happy to see them again. But yeah, some of you guys found us like the last second. And I was just like, oh, yippee! Hi, Alan! I can't believe I missed you. I was in Artist Alley for hours. I'm sorry, Alan. Yeah, like I mentioned, this time, I don't know. I didn't think that official meetup would be something that would... I don't know. I just didn't know how many T-Buns would be at Offkai, but there were so many of you guys. And so next year, for sure, I think what I'll do next year is I'm gonna have like a meetup at Offkai for like T-Buns in like a little section of the con at a specific point, because I don't know. I was just like, I didn't know if there'd be like that many T-Buns there to have like a meetup. I thought it'd be just like a meet and greet, but yeah, there were so many of you guys. And so next year I will have a community meetup. Yeah. Elf didn't say hi to me at Offkai. I didn't go, but still. Hi, Sunsai. Hi, Cupid. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think next time we'll do like an informal meet and greet. Oh, it's okay, Wilson. That's okay. You know, the fact that... I know some people told me that too. I know some people told me that it was their last Offkai and they were really happy to be able to, you know, run into me because of that reason. But no worries, you know, that's not gonna be the last one. I definitely plan on doing more in the future. Thank you so much, Bastion. I'm glad you guys liked my fit. You know, I was thinking about it because I've never posted a I guess like a fit check, right? And so I was just like, do I do it? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, because I want you guys to be able to find me, you know, since I didn't really have like an official location. And so I'm glad you guys like my fit check. I'm glad you guys liked my fit check. I don't know, I was a little shy. I was like, hee. You look amazing. Thank you guys so much. It might be my last potentially. That's okay. Yeah, I feel like next year's kind of rough too. Because next year, it's like... It's what? It's gonna be in April. So it's not even like a year from now. It's gonna be early. Yeah, and that's around like tax season. And so I feel like around tax season, I need to lock in. So I don't even know if I really want to make it, but depending on how the tax season plays out next year, I don't know if I can. So like I said, I really, really want to make it possible. So I'm going to lock in next year. You're going, dog. I don't care. What does that mean? Omi, what does that mean? What if I don't go, huh? What's going to happen, huh, if I don't go? But can we get a shout out for Omi, please? He's pretty cool, I guess, you know. Emails you tickets. What the heck? Oh my gosh, Wilson. Not the hotel rooms too. Oh my goodness, guys. No. It's, if I go, don't worry, okay? Well, I will be sure to let you guys know, okay? But yeah, once again, I was able to go to Offkai this year thanks to you guys. You guys helped me fund a little bit to help me be able to go, you know, and pay And so I'm really, really glad that I had the opportunity to go. Oh my gosh, Gucci, you're gonna join me again for Offkai? Because if you guys don't know, actually, I was at Airbnb with Gretchy, and so we had like a little Airbnb together. She picked me up from the airport. I was like, oh my god. It was really cute though. When I saw Gretchy at the airport, it was like a, you know when like girlies meet up, we're like, oh my god, a lot of screaming, like ah. Yeah. Was there? Oh, yeah, the messages. If Elv doesn't go, Omi's not seeing nobody. What does that mean? What do you mean, Omi? Okay, Omi, Omi. I don't know if you guys know, but he talks a lot about how, you know, he's like not the social type, but Omi was like a social butterfly. Okay, don't even get me started. I'm not even there at the story yet. But yeah, if Omi tells you that he's not social, he's very social. Okay, all right. But don't worry, Omi. I like I said, I'm pretty set on going. You know, we hang out again. All right, okay. How was there Airbnb? Any issues? I don't think so. Yeah, I think the Airbnb was really, really nice actually. It was like they did mention that there was like an open area in the yard that we could use, but it was kind of jank because the yard had like a little. I am reading YouTube chat. Yes, I am Joy. But yeah, there was like a you know those like little campfires that people have outside, right? They had like a campfire stove thingy, but that thing had so many cobwebs on it, and then like the gas, the butane. There was a butane bit, but the butane, I don't know. It was probably out because it was just like. We tried turning it on, but it was like there was nothing. So yeah, the little like fire, like little campfire thingy, just didn't work. And so yeah, we couldn't turn it on. We were trying to turn it on, right? But it just wouldn't turn on. It's like the really fancy like fires that you see at restaurants, you know, that they use as like a little partition, like that type of campfire thingy mabob. The rectangle kind, but yeah, it wouldn't work. Hi, Kiwi! Can we get a shout out for Kiwi as well, please? Oh my goodness, I got to meet Miss Kiwi as well. Were you far from the con? I'm not gonna say how far we were, just to be safe in case we go back to that same Airbnb. But it was like close enough that it wasn't too far. If that makes sense.
Love.
Alice, thank you so much for the resub at 19 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. Thank you, Alice. Thank you. I'm not lying. See, even Gretchen says that you're a social butterfly. Oh, me. Hi, Tangpin. It's my first time watching you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome in. Welcome. Hi, Cian! I heard you got princess treatment. Yeah, Gretchen, she like picked me up from the airport. You know, we got to sleep in the same bed together. And then Gretchen introduced me to this like app, this like really cute app where essentially it's like a Korean app, and you get to take like recordings every hour for like 3 seconds, and then it turns it into like a vlog. And so I downloaded it and I upgraded my phone because my phone is like super old. Let me tell you guys, my Apple phone, it's at like 17. It's at 17 version. It was like 17 point something. So it's like a really old version. And the reason is I didn't want to break my tracking on my phone, because a lot of riggers, like vtuber riggers, were talking about how the tracking broke with the update. And so I hadn't updated my phone in like 3 years. But, you know, once Gretchen told me, yes, set log. When she told me about set log and I saw her first day set log, I was like, wait, that's so cute. And so I decided to like full ascend and like update my phone. The first time I tried to update it all the way, and it said my phone had no space for the update. Because I'm trying to go from like 17 version 17 to like version 27 in like one update. And so that didn't work out. And so instead I updated to version 17 point something instead. So it was like enough to be able to download setlog, but not so far that I had no space. And so it's really nice. It was kind of crazy. The iOS update, I was like, whoa, I can finally see these like, you know, these I can finally see these emotes that were squares for me, right? And so I was like, wow, guys, version 17, I can see everything that I missed out. I know, girl, she was freaking out because we were literally about to head to bed. And so I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna update it, full ascend. And then it like stopped. It stopped loading for like a while. And so I was like, you know what, Gretchy? I'm just gonna let it load. I'm gonna sleep on it, you know. And then if it doesn't work, you know, for the alarm, we'll just rely on Gretchy's alarm, you know. And I was like, if my phone dies, well then we'll figure it out. And so I really was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna full ascend. And so yeah. It's because I'm someone that's really sentimental. I really like memories, you know. I really like memories a lot. And so I also, mods, someone's LARPing as a YouTube staff member. Get them. But yeah, essentially, thankfully it worked out. It worked out, and I love memories. And so for me, I usually like to take pictures, right? But with the set log, it was really nice because it was like a video, which I used to do all the time. Like in middle school, used to take my mom's camera, my dad's camera. It was like a little digital camera, and so I used to like record vlogs on like my camera in middle school when we went on like school trips to the zoo or something. And it's so cringe because I saw those videos of me and I was like, guys, look, I'm recording a movie. And I was just like, oh my god. I was like, why? And so for me, it's really nice because you know, I kind of threw me back to when I used to record a lot more videos. And so yeah, I did take a lot of pictures. I took so many videos, and it was really cute. I think it was really, really cute. I can't show them on stream because they're, you know, a little more private. But I do have pictures though, so I can show you guys some pictures that don't dox anybody. Hi Erica, thank you for saying that I'm cute. Thank you. Hi Twilly. Hello ma'am. Can we get a shout out for Twilly as well, please? Yes, pictures. I have pictures, guys. I have pictures. Also, I think because of Omi, if you guys don't know, he has like a little shtick that he does where he has like the yay. He says yay in that voice. And so I'm not gonna lie, I feel like after Offkai and being around Omi, I keep on saying that like unironically or talking like that. I'm like, yay, yippee. Hi Dove, I am back. All right. Okay, all right. I'm not stealing your vocab. I'm just saying I'm not. I'm just using your vocabulary. I'm not stealing. Hi Jazzy, welcome on in. Hello there. Hi Cess. Can we get a shout out for Cecella as well, please? I also got to see Cess again at Offkai, which was really nice because I was just like, what the heck? Why you guys spraying me? That's rude. Yeah. Look. Let me show you. Oh, I didn't name my folder. Oops. But yeah, oh my gosh, I got to see Cess and she had like, I'll show you. Okay, I need to go in order. If I don't go in order, I'm gonna get confusion. And so I need to go in order. Yeah. Okay. Desktop, Offkai. Okay, all right. Okay. What? Oh no, it's doing the thing because I'm saving it from Discord. It's like not saving properly number wise. Whatever. Okay. Okie dokie. But yes, I'm recapping my my Offkai experience in case you guys are confused, popping on and being like, what the heck is she talking about? We're talking about Offkai right now. And what the heck, Omi? Can I play this on stream? Omi sent me a voice message and I'm like, I can't listen to it right now. Are you a real person or AI? I am not AI. I am real person. Okay. Let me see. I'm saving. But yeah. So like I said, Gretchy picked me up. Okay. And then wait, thank you for the water. Oh, Kareem, you requested for a spoon on my... Wait. Let me get the spoon. I almost forgot. Hold on. I had a dorayaki and I'm hiccuping like crazy. You're not the only person in this stream, Nelly. Welcome. I think I'm in ads. Uh-oh. Really? Is it ad time? Okay, let me put the tea. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Alright, okay. Show. Oh, Omi has an ad, okay. Okay, Omi, are you here? Let me know when the ad's over. Okay, let's see what Omi sent me once I get the confirmation, okay, guys? Yay! Are you sassy? What if I am? What if I am sassy? Or whatever, huh? I might be a little sassy. I might be a little bit, you know. One of the people that met at Offkai was Kyle, and I definitely sassed Kyle. That's for sure. Wait, Ashy!
Just Ashy gifted a tier 1 sub to Omi_VT.
Ashy,
they have given 9 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for gifting a sub to Omi. Omi, I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. She's so mean and sassy. That's messed up. Hi, Ashy. Welcome in, ma'am. Nice to see you. Hello. All right. This is what Omi sent me. Let's listen, okay? What did Omi send me? I'm pausing the music. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yay! That's Omi, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's Omi's. Yay! And so it's like stuck with me. It's become like my new vocal stim. You know, I'm like, yay! Goofy. It's really goofy. Let me drink my water now. Thank you for the water, Redeem. I have my coffee here too, actually. Happy yay! It's like a happy yay. It's like, oh, yay! No, he's saying yay. It's supposed to be like chud voice. Like, yay. Okay. But yes, recap. So, yeah, so Gretchen put me up. We went to the Airbnb, and then there, so she picked me up, right? But Eric, he has a rental, so he had a rental for the weekend. And so our plan was, we're like, okay, we're gonna use the rental for the weekend instead. And so we met up with Eric at the Airbnb, because he had his hotel, so he came to pick us up because we're gonna do badge pickup. And so we met up there. You know, I was really nervous because I've already met Gretchen a couple of times, but it was my first time meeting Eric. So he was the first person that I met that was new at Offkai. And I was freaking out, guys. If you ask Gretchen, I was telling her the entire time. I was like, I'm freaking out. I'm nervous. Because I'm a really shy person. And I was really nervous. And I was like, oh my God, it's the first person I meet. Oh my God. But it was really nice. It went really well. And then, he was so chill and nonchalant. Definitely not nervous at all, you know? He's such a chill and nonchalant guy, you know, whatever. But yeah, the car was nice. The car was really fancy schmancy. You'll probably hear about it from his side, but he actually had like a few upgrades for the car. So it was like a nice car. And then we were thinking about like badge pickup or not, because badge pickup, it was like, people were telling us about how like they had waited an hour in line. And so I was like, what do you mean an hour? But it makes sense because a lot of people pick up badges on the Thursday instead of like the first day of the con. And so we were trying to think about it. Beep, 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 beep. Mods, another person is LARPing as YouTube staff. They sound like a bootleg version of the Power Rangers. They're called YouTube enforcers. What the heck? That's kind of goofy. To be fair, why was there? That is true. I did notice that. So I was really surprised that there was only one line for security check-in as well. Thursday's badge line was long, wrapped around the. That's what I'm saying, right? So that's what some friends told us, is that the badge was like back and forth, right? And so we were thinking about it. We're like, do we do badge pickup? Should we do that or no? Because of how long it was, right? And so we talked about it, and first things first was we did like a Starbucks run. We were like, okay, let's go get some like caffeine, you know, some sustenance, you know. And so we got some Starbucks, and then we were like, okay, you know what, let's go to the badge pickup, because it was a little bit later and we felt like going later meant that there'd be less people. Yeah, Starbies, we got some Starbies, guys. Yeah, I went to Starbies, and then we went to Offkai. Yeah, Offkai, the branding is like a circus, essentially. It's like a circus tent. And so it was kind of crazy because the convention like badge pickup area looked like a circus tent. And so I was like, whoa, that was kind of cool. I was like, that's really cool. And so we got there, and thankfully it actually was a lot better, because by the time that we got to the badge pickup, the line that was supposedly winding around, or no, not supposedly, but was winding around the outside of the tent was no longer a thing. It was pretty much like you go in and the line wrapped around like a few times inside, but it was really fast. It was like super quick, so no problem picking up the badges. But it was crazy. So I don't have the picture of the badge on me, because let me take a picture of the badge right now. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I have it right here. Just kidding. I don't have it right here. It's in my suitcase. I'll have to take a picture of it like tomorrow or something. But essentially, with the badge, there was like an extra thing that came with the badge. It was like a wristband, like a bracelet. And they were like, do you want the 18 plus bracelet? And I was like, in my mind, I thought they meant like it was supposed to let people know that you're above 18 for like specific parts of the convention, you know, like places that might have alcohol or something. And so I was like, okay, sure. And the guy looked at me weird. He was like, okay. And so I was confused about it, right? I was like, yeah. And then afterwards, Gretchen and I and Eric, and we were all talking about it, right? It's for like Yabai market. It's for like 18 plus Yabai market area. There's a specific area that has like a section for like sussy stuff, you know? And so Gretchen talked about it in her stream too. But we were like, what the heck? What the heck? And so for Gretchen's, her bracelet was put on loosely, so she could slide it off, right? Eric didn't get it because he knew what it was about. And then for me, I didn't know. And thankfully my wristband was like on enough to be tight, but not too tight that I couldn't like, you know, pull it over my hand. And so I took it off, you know, I took it off. I'm not Yabai. I'm not Yabai. I'm not a freak, okay? I'm not freaky. I didn't know what it was. And so I never wore the bracelet ever again after the first day. But I understand now why that guy that gave me a look. He looked at me after I said sure, and he was like, he did like a double take, and I was just like, hi Bootla. I did not go. I did not go. There was like an 18 plus panel, and then there was also like a Yabai market too, but no, I didn't go to any of those. I'm not freaky. I'm not. Yeah, he assumed. He looked like me. Like he was like, I think he wanted to say it, right? He was like, are you sure? Are you? Because, you know, I'm just like this like regular looking Asian girl that, you know, I guess it's the same look that the guys gave me when I went to Don Quixote in Japan, because I went to Mega Don Quixote in Japan, right? And I went to like the 18 plus section because I was curious just to see what it was like in there, right? And the guys, I remember I went into the section and they looked at me because I was the only girl in there, and they were like, what is she doing in there? And then the same thing happened again when we were book off in Japan, because I wanted to check out what they had, you know, for like secondhand goods. And so I was going up every single floor of Book Off, and then one of the floors had manga, but also had like the doujin like section that was 18 plus. And so I went there, and the guys, you know, they were just like giving me like the up and down look, and I was the only girl once again there, you know. And so the guy that gave me my bracelet, he had the same reaction. He was just like, and so I was just like, I didn't understand. But I understand now. I get it now. I was curious. Okay, I was just curious. Hi, Wolf Girl. Welcome on in. Hi. But yeah. I didn't know you're into that. I'm not into it, but I'm curious enough just to check it out, you know, just like for my curiosity's sake. But yeah, to this day, I think that is like one of the funniest moments is like me going into the 18 plus section of Don Quixote, and the guys just like collectively having like a weird like jump scare. It's like girl jump scare. They're like sure. I mean, yeah, you know, I'm an adult. Yeah, so I can still go in. Mamma mia. Can't say you've never tried it. Exactly. I can say that I've been in there. And I was really curious too, because I don't know, I just saw all the YouTubers that I watch go to these places. And it's crazy. If you go to Mega Don Quixote, they have like a little gacha pawn in front of the 18 plus section. I'm not gonna say what's in there, but if you go there and you want to use the gachapon, you can use the gachapon in front of the Mega Don Quixote 18 plus section. And it's very 18 plus. Okay, guys, it's 18 plus. Because I remember seeing the YouTuber get like 2 of them, and they opened it up and they were just like, what is this? And I was like, what is that? I couldn't believe that's allowed in gachapon. It's crazy. I've never gotten it, but no, it's not cute stuff in there. It's very much like 18 plus stuff. Hi, Vanica! Offkai is a convention. It's a convention that's VTuber focused. And so that happened this weekend, yeah. It was crazy though. I think this was like, I don't know if this was like the biggest turnout ever, but it was a lot of people. Hi, Chloe! Thank you so much for the compliment on the YouTube side. It was awesome. Yeah, I think it was awesome. But yeah, so we did badge pickup, and then yeah, it's like stuff from Spencer's. Yeah. There was a hot dog stand one Sunday, and it was delicious. Really? I think so too. I think Offkai, if it wasn't for like the company, you know, from my friends as well as the tea buns, I don't know if I would have had as much fun as I did. And that's the case for like every convention, you know. It's the people that really made the convention. Did you go to the park con? I saw there were people like outside at the park. I know they were having like a CrossFit convention too the same weekend, which is crazy. But no, I didn't go to the park convention, if that's what you're talking about, Sky. But yeah, the first night we picked up the badge, and then afterwards we went to go to Topgolf, and that's the first picture that I want to show you guys is Topgolf. It was my first time going to Topgolf, and it was crazy, guys. I had so much fun. I was like, dang, you know, maybe I'm not too bad at Topgolf, because my very first time hitting, I actually hit the ball. I didn't miss my first hit, and so I was like, okay, I'm not too bad. How good was your swing? For me, I don't think my swing was that good, because I don't do like the full on swing that people do where they like bring it over their head. But for me, I kind of like did like a half swing, I guess, if that makes sense, because I will kind of try to have it like fit or line it up. But yes, I did. I pretty much hit the ball every time. Yes, except for like a couple of times. There were a few times where I like swung and I missed it, but yeah, I was able to hit the ball pretty much every time that I hit it. And so I was like, okay, I'm not too bad, I guess, you know? But the food was so good. It was so good, guys. That croissant right there, that like cheese dip with the nachos. Oh, that's probably the best like cheese dip I've ever had. It was so good. And then there was like the bread, the pita, and the vegetables to go with like the dips. Oh my gosh, I ate up the veggies. Gretchen and I were really eating up the veggies because I've been on like a little bit of like a veggie break because of the whole lettuce parasite outbreak. And so I was craving vegetables, right? And so I ate that up. We ate the bell peppers, the celery, the carrots. I love hummus too. And so I like dipped it in all the hummus. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah, it's the thing that has like the screen on it. Yeah, so it's like actual golf, and then on the screen there's like mini games. And so we did the Sonic one, and then we did Angry Birds. Yeah, and then back to Sonic because I'm like Sonic or something, But yeah, it was really fun. We got the fancy schmancy drink as well, like the Top Golf drink that lights up. In that picture, it's not lit up, but yeah. And then the mac and cheese bites in the back right here, guys. You see the mac and cheese bites? Oh my god. We were shutting out, first day. The mac and cheese bites were so good. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. Something in that Top Golf food was like really, really good. It was super good. And then I think that the drink that we got was it was the cherry lime. I forget what alcohol it was, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's very tasty. Also, Gretchen's not here to say it, but Gretchen, she was a pro. She was a natural. She beat us in the very first game, and then she beat us pretty much almost in the second game. She's a natural, guys. Gretchen. She talks about how she doesn't have like any sporty bone in her body, but she's pretty good, guys. She's pretty good. She like won by like 100 points, and so very impressive. I like your hair. Thank you. Thank you. It looks. Oh, that's a drink. That's like the Top Golf drink. It's like the drink you can get there.
Hello, I am so happy I got to meet you twice. One face holding back tears emoji, heart hands emoji, heart hands emoji, heart hands emoji.
Kyle, I'm so glad. I'm so happy I got to meet you twice as well. Thank you so. Oh my gosh, guys. No. It's because she said it herself, right? That's what I say, right? She dances. She works out, right? She's so active, but she kept telling us, she was like, I don't have a single sporty bone in my body. I can't do sports. And I was like, I don't know, girl. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. And so I like, she needs to have more confidence in herself. I don't know why she's always like, like she was so adamant about not doing it, but she did amazing. She did great. She did so good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? She's just humble, she's just humble or something. But Kyle, oh my gosh, guys, Kyle. First things first, thank you so much for the resub at 37 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. Kyle, you spoiled me. You gave me so much stuff. You gave me so much Kuromi stuff. I didn't look in the bag until after I got back that day. But Kyle, he gave me like this little tote bag that was Kuromi themed, and then he gave me like 5 things in the bag. He gave me like a Kuromi journal. He gave me a Kuromi charm. He gave me a Kuromi like lamp. He also, it was so much Kuromi stuff, and I was just like, oh my god. And if you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of Kuromi. Kuromi's my favorite character from Sanrio. And so yeah, Kyle hooked me up, and I'm so grateful. And Kyle, Gretchen, she was trying to figure out where you got that tote bag, because that tote bag she thought was super cute. It's like if you guys have gone to Trader Joe's, there's like the mini tote bag. She was like, this is adorable, and so she really wanted to get like the tote bag for herself. And we're trying to figure out like where you got it from, because it's at Miniso, but it says like Miniso Japan. And so she was like, where can I get this? Where? Thank you so much for the raid, by the way. Shiroi, welcome. Hi, everyone. Welcome on in. For anyone that's new here, my name is Elveira, and this is for you guys. Ba-choom. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. Hi, everyone. I'm just recapping TwitchCon Offkai right now. Because Offkai weekend just happened. And Offkai, if you don't know, is a VTuber focused convention. So I'm just talking about it right now. Also, thank you for the follow, 3144. Thank you. Hi, Dream! I kept mixing it up. I keep saying TwitchCon every time I bring up Offkai. But I also got to meet the Dream. So if you guys know Dream, please check her out as well. But yeah, how was your stream, Shiroi? I hope you had so much fun. Let me see. You were... Oh, you're playing Honkai. How was Honkai? Yeah, the fun travels. I got to meet Dream. Oh my gosh. I felt like I was hype baiting everybody. I feel like I was hype baiting you guys because I remember when we met up with Dream, right? Because Dream and I have talked about how we're the same height. But I was wearing like platform heels pretty much like most of the weekend. And so I was like a lot taller, right? Than people expected. They're like, you're not as short as you say you are. And I'm like, oh, it's the shoes. It's the shoes. Because my shoes gave me like a good, I want to say like 2-3 inches, I guess. And so that's why I want to clarify to Dream. I was like, Dream, I assure you, ma'am, I'm the same height as you. We've talked about this. It's just my shoes I'm wearing give me a little bit of a height. So gorgeous. No, you. Oh my gosh, Dream. Your fit and like your makeup. When I met you for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, Dream is so pretty in person too. Because I've seen your pictures, right? On Twitter. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I wish I had $1 for every. I thought you would be 5'6". You do. You give off like cool, tall girl energy, you know? And so if you didn't tell me, I'd been like, I would have thought you were 5'6". Hi, Panam. Welcome on in. She cheated. I was like, wait a minute. You seem taller. Yeah. I was cheating. I wore shoes. I wore platform shoes. Your fit. Check photos makes you look way taller, by the way. Exactly. It's because I'm wearing the shoes. Here, you know what? You guys want to see the fit checks? So for those that didn't get to see the fit checks, I posted them on Twitter. But we can show those pictures right now in case you guys want to see them for those that missed it. But yeah, I had my fit check so people could find me, you know, on Twitter and stuff. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sweating. The Airbnb that Gretchen and I stayed at, it had aircon and it was on pretty much like the entire weekend. we left it on the entire weekend because it was really, really hot. Also, I don't know if I told you when we met, but all your outfits have been so cute. And that's what people keep saying to me. They keep saying that my outfits were like teacher coded. You guys think so? I don't know. I don't know if they're teacher coded because I don't think I would teach in those outfits. But I'm glad you guys think so. I'm glad you guys think my fits were very teacher coded. But here, let me show you. Oh, in this picture, you can actually see the shoes a little bit better. Also, mods? Someone is LARPing as a seal? They're LARPing as a Pokemon? A seal? They're going seal? Alright, so look. Ta-da! This was my first outfit fit, or first day fit. So this one was right here. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to iron my clothes. So they're a little wrinkly than I would like. But this was my first day. This was my first day fit right here. And pretty much, it's just like a bunch of dresses, I guess you could say. And so I'm ready to learn middle. What do you mean, Sky? Not the. I'm ready to learn some middle school maths. Thank you, Charlie. I'm glad. So this one, yeah, I like doing the peace sign. I always do peace sign. Like people always tell me to pose, right? And I just default to the usual like Asian girl peace pose because I'm Asian, you know. But yeah, so this day, this was the first fit for Offkai Day 1. And so for this one, I wore a outfit that's a little bit fancier. Because for this one, we actually had a steakhouse that we're going to that night. And so I wanted to wear something that was a little bit fancier for the steakhouse. Because, oh my god, guys, the steakhouse was insane. It was insane. I'll tell you about that in a second. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. I'm glad you guys liked my outfit. Yeah, it was my first time showing my fits online. And you know what was crazy? Oh my gosh. So, just to fast forward a little bit, day 2, someone found me, right? But I hadn't posted my fit check yet because we were late to the con. And so I won't say who, but one of the team buns found me before I was literally about to post a fit check on Twitter. And you know how they found me? They told me they recognized my watch from my day one fit check. And I was like, what? You recognize my watch? That's crazy. Some people are super detail oriented. And so they went up to me and they're like, yeah, I recognized your watch. And I was like, oh, thank you for finding me based on my watch. But yeah. So I thought that was really impressive. I was like, that's crazy. Because I was literally about to make the post. But yeah, so that was my fit check for day one. Like I said, we went to a very fancy schmancy food place. Hi, Zainab! Welcome on in. Hello there. And hi, Saudi. I do remember you, yes. But yeah, I wore heels that day, actually. That was like the one day I wore like low heels. So they're actually shorter than my platform sandals that I wore the entire weekend. But it was like enough that was a little fancier for the occasion. And so yeah, but yeah, off to day one, we did Starbucks again, and oh my gosh, Gretchen put us on this new, I don't know, I didn't know about this at Starbucks, but they have like a tomato, what was it called, like a tomato mozzarella panini, and they heat it up for you. They heat up the food for you. And I was just like, whoa, this is kind of good. And so it was really, really tasty. So if you guys go to Starbucks and you want to have like a quick meal, they have that there. It's the tomato mozzarella panini. But that was really good. I went to the con, and then at the con, oh no, I forgot. Oh my God, I forgot. Backtrack. So the day before, after Topgolf, we actually went out to meet up with some friends because there were some friends that were there already. And so we met up and we went to In-N-Out because they wanted to go grab some In-N-Out. So we look at impromptu In-N-Out trip. And look at that, guys. Oh my God. In-N-Out double with the animal style fries. It was so good. I was pretty full though at that point from Topgolf. And so I only ate like a few fries, but it was so good, guys. When I say we were chutting out this weekend, we were chutting out. And so that was actually, so it was like five of us, five. And so it was like a lot. But the goofy thing was, one of the friends, she wanted to have a specific item off the In-N-Out menu because it was her first time ever going to In-N-Out. And so she wanted the Flying Dutchman. And if you guys don't know what the Flying Dutchman is, I didn't know what the heck that was either, right? But that's what you see at the bottom. The bottom right here, the bottom right there is the Flying Dutchman. And I was cracking up. I was like, we were so confused. We were like, did they just give us a patty with some cheese? Because there's no bun, right? And we're like, what is this? And our friend, she was like, I think that's mine. I think that's the Flying Dutchman. And we're like, what does that mean? And so we found out, yes. So there's a secret menu item at In-N-Out that she saw on TikTok. If you ask for the Flying Dutchman, it's a patty with some cheese, and that's it, along with some onions. But the thing is, in order to get the onions, you have to ask for it. And so Eric was the one to go up and be like, I think this is the Flying Dutchman, yes? And they were like, yeah, but you didn't ask for the onions. And so he was like, oh, well, can we have the onions for our friend? Because she really wants it. And so they put the onions on the patty with the cheese. And then our friend, she was like, yeah, that's, she was like, this is it. And we were cracking up because she was eating it. She was eating just like the patty with the cheese and the onion. And we're like, ain't no way this is real. I was like, what is this? But it worked out for her because she doesn't really like the buns for burgers, and so it was perfect for her as long as there was onions on it. Yeah, it's the slot burger. Here, let me see if I can show you like the actual picture of it. And so look. Save. Offkai. Okay. Yes, orange soda. Hi, orange soda. But there's a name. There's a method to the madness, okay? you have to order the Flying Dutchman with onions, or else you just get the patty with the cheese instead. But that was so funny. We were cracking up. Just all 5 of us were cracking up about it. We're just like, ain't no way. We're like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's just a patty with some cheese? And so that was goofy. The patty without the onions, just the patty and the cheese. Yes! They literally just put it on a piece of tissue paper. That's it. It's like the tissue that you get with like the like In-N-Out burgers. And so we were just so... we had questions too. Because if you look here, right? You can see in the picture. We were like, okay, we have the double. We have the animal style fries. And then we're like, what is that? At the bottom, we were like, what is that? And so I took a picture because it was so funny. It was good. It was like a nice laugh though. It broke the ice, I feel like, for the friends, because it was a first time meeting, right? And so it was nice to have that there to laugh about. But yeah, crazy. Super crazy. I eat it, but put it in a box or a plate, right? But no, they put it on a piece of paper, tissue paper. It's so weird, but it's so funny. So that was the official like wrap up for day 1. Okay, day 1, or not day 1, but like pre Offkai. Orleo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on. Hi, Renee. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm missing so many people that are saying hi. But hi, Renee. Can we get a shout out for Renee, please? Welcome on. I'm so sorry, Renee. I really wanted to meet up with you. I'm so sorry. There were so many things happening, and then my connection was bad in the convention itself too. And so I felt so bad. Thank you so much, Renee. And then I saw your tweet about how this was gonna be like your last convention at Offkai, and I was like, no, I didn't get to meet Renee. I was on Offkai's side quest. That's good though. I'm glad you were able to, have fun with the friends. But yeah, there were so many people that I didn't get to say hi to, and I'm so sad. Oh, I may say that now. Oh, okay. Who knows? Maybe next year it could be a surprise. Yeah, if you're like even in the area, right, and you want to like meet up to say hi, I'd be so down next year. But yeah, that was day 1. That was day 1 of Offkai. And then day 2. So day 1, day 1 of like pre-Offkai, and then day 1 Offkai is the one that you guys saw me of in that fit, right? But let me show you something that was crazy. So Gretchen and I were putting on makeup, right, before Offkai, day 1. And you know what happened? I have a portable mirror that I bring with me. And I've had this portable mirror for like years now. For like maybe 6+ years or 10 years, I want to say, right? It's like the perfect size. It's like really big, right? And something happened to the mirror. It might have fell into the ground, like mirror front facing, and so it shattered. It broke. It shattered into pieces. Oof. And so what happened was, essentially I had it like propped up on like a box because it was too low. Like it was too low on the table, and so I wanted to be a little higher. And pretty much I finished up my makeup, right? And literally after I finished it up, I was putting on my fake lashes for my last little bit of makeup, and it toppled over because I knocked into it. And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But yeah, so that was like the start to the day. I broke my mirror, and so I had no mirror. At least my own mirror for the rest of the con. But it was nice though, because Gretchen has her own mirror, and so I just used her mirror. And then there's also like a mirror too, obviously, in the Airbnb, so I used that one too. But yeah, I was sad because Gretchen and I, whenever we hang out and stuff, we like to do our makeup together, at the table. And so we've done that a few times already. And so I was really sad we couldn't sit together, at the table and do the makeup on the 2nd and the 3rd day. No injuries, no one got hurt. Thankfully, everything was okay, because it fell in a way where it was away from us. So it was good. We were Gucci. But yeah, the mirror shattered. Can't go to Mirror World. What the heck is Mirror World? What's that? But yeah, the mirror crashed and broke into pieces. But yeah, I was like, it's okay. You know, it was an older mirror anyway, and I got it, I'm pretty sure at like Daiso or something. So if I wanted to get like another mirror, I can just get like another one. That's probably not as bulky, but yeah, that was like my go-to mirror for the longest time. That I would take with me on my travels and stuff. But yeah, a mirror book. Hi, my money. Welcome in for the first time. How was the Maltesers? I didn't try them. I have them right here. I didn't try them yet. I could try one right now, Kyle. Do you want me to? But yeah, Kyle, on top of the Kurumi goodies, Kyle also gave us the Maltesers that he talked about. And that was the gift that he gave me the second time that we met up. And I was really glad because the first day, Kyle ran out when we first met. Is that Kurumi? It's not even on the screen, Omi. Where? Who? What are you talking about? Kurumi's not even on the screen. Look. Kurumi's right here. I have a Kurumi. Oh, because Kyle gave me Kurumi goodies, but that's not on the screen right now. Here, you want to see Kurumi? I know. Yeah. Omi's a bit of a rage baiter, you know. But here, look. Guys, look. You see? That's Kurumi, by the way, in case you don't know the mascot. This was the Kurumi that we got at round 1 on one of the nights. And it's like the fattest Kurumi I've ever seen. It's like a gigantic chonk. And you can see like the size comparison because Gretchi, she gifted me the Kurumi that you see on top of her head, which is like a little charm. And so you can see the size difference. Like a tiny charm Kurumi versus like the chonk Kurumi. That's a fat chud, guys. It's the fat chud Kurumi. Hi, Cora. Welcome on. Is that cinnamon roll? Yeah. How do you know, Omi? Yeah, that's cinnamon roll. Yeah. Me too. I like the head empty look too. It was funny because I took 2 rounds around Artist Alley to find you again, but then didn't then was going to Miles' panel and I saw y'all were behind us by the stairs and got to give you chocolates. I know, right? I'm so glad that you found us last second though, because I was saying it was kind of crazy how it wasn't just you, but a couple other T-Buns actually found us on the way out for the day. And so I'm really glad that I got to see you guys, even if it was like on the way out. So that was really nice. I was really happy about that. I was like, yay! And then let's see what's the next picture I have here. So we were, day 1, we were just walking around Artist Alley. And then we got to meet up with Cess. And if you guys are fans of District V, if you remember, Cess made some stickers of District V. And so I was super happy to see it right here. Oh my gosh, wait. For the mirror, I almost forgot to mention. I got distracted by the Kurumi comment. But for the mirror, right? What happened was, so we were looking for some sort of like dust broom and pan. And there was none at the Airbnb. And so once again, since we were with Eric and his rental the weekend, I asked her, I was like, can you ask the hotel that you're at if we can borrow like a dust broom and pan? And so he did. He came with like a dust broom and pan from the hotel, and he like helped to sweep up the mirror pieces. And so thankfully, like I said, no one got hurt from the broken shards. But I thought it was so funny they actually asked the hotel people for the dust broom and the pan. But yeah, I know, right? What a side quest. Because I was like, I remember people talking about it. Like, if you're at a hotel, right, and it's a good hotel, you pretty much ask for like anything. And so, yeah, he talked to the really kind lady in Spanish for it because she didn't understand English. And so, since Eric speaks Spanish, he was able to ask her for the dust broom and the pan. And so, I was imagining, I was like, how funny would it be if they saw him just like walk out of the hotel? Because technically, when you ask for stuff for the hotel, it's supposed to be for like the room, right? But no, he like took it out of the hotel. And so I was like, can you imagine? You just like see him walking out of the hotel with it, and they're like, Hi, Moy Dash. Welcome on in. Hello. I know. I'm sorry. You had to lie, but thank you. You came in clutch. Thank you. It really helped out because the shards were like everywhere. If you can't tell from the picture, It's like all tiny shards, like everywhere. So yeah. But yeah, so back to the con. We ended up seeing Cess's booth. She was the first one that I saw, which is the standee that you see right here. That's me staying next to Cess. And so if you guys don't know how tall I am in person with the heels, pretty much I was the same height as Cess's standee. For those that didn't get to see me. But look. Oh my god, District V! She had District V stickers. So cute. She had the MILF club, the Man I Love Fishing Club at the top right there. And then she has Manly's like iconic quotes like "Sounds like my butt cheeks," or like "Manly, you know, Manly's milk." Oh my god, my farm, you know. Yeah, so we had the iconic Manly quotes, and then we have like Jimmy, and we had Nissan Beep Beep, Mr. Toad, Anya Knees, Pregnant Dweemer, and a few other characters too that you guys will probably recognize. Super cute though, super cute. Yeah, that's Mr. Toad. That's Mr. Toad Dove. Yeah, so if you stop by Cess's booth, you were able to cop yourself some District V stickers. The butt cheeks one is taking me out. Yeah, I don't know if you remember the context for that one, but yeah, the context of that one is crazy. That's the one where Mildred, you know, was pretending to be somebody else, and then Manly was like, "What's that sound? It sounds like my butt cheeks." I know a lot of people got that one. That one's really funny. Heels making you a liar? What do you mean? I mean, that was my height, you know. That was my height that day. Yeah, and then Oppose has the print that he drew of me and a few other people. And so thank you guys for supporting Cess, by the way. I saw some people get my merch, whether it was like my charm or my sticker or the print from Oppose. And so thank you guys for supporting my friends and all the artists at Artist Alley. I thought it was super cute seeing you guys post your merch pictures and then recognizing like either the Elveira sticker, the Elveira charm, the Elveira print, or the Elveira sticker and charm from Dree. If you guys know Mocha Dree, Mocha Dree was one of the artists that I was too shy to say hi to because they were busy, and so I really wanted to be like, thank you for drawing us, but I was too shy. Hi Brittany, hi Cyberpulse. I bought like 10 Elveira stickers and started shilling you to people at meet and greets. Really? Oh my gosh, Sky! Thank you! Oh, that's so cute! Thank you so much! That's really kind. I used your map and got all of the elf merch. Oh my gosh! Actually, yeah, I heard that you were at Offkai. I'm so sad that we didn't get to say hi. I would have given you a goodie bag if I had seen you. But thank you so much, though, for getting the Elveira merch. I really appreciate that. Thank you! Hi, Serena. I love that there's District V merch. The whole event was so fun to watch. I know! Oh my gosh, wait, you want to see more? So this is a bit of a jump to the next few days, but people actually drew a ton of like, not District V merch, but like friends from District V that I recognized. And this artist actually, she was a huge fan of District V, and so I remember when we were there, I heard her talking about it with like another customer in front of us. And so you can see some friends there. You can see Croc, you can see NB, you can see B, you can see Hilo, and we were talking about it. And then Eric and I were talking about it too, because we were like, oh yeah, we should get this and that for our District V friends. And she was really sweet because she actually after we bought our order, she said she didn't know if it was okay or not to say hi because she recognized us, you know, as like Misdemeanors and Derek Zaniel from District V. And so it was super cute. I was like, oh my gosh, of course it's okay. Thank you for being considerate and stuff. But yeah, she recognized us from District V, and we were talking about like District V and stuff and how she loved it. And so I was like, that was really cute because yeah, it was one of the artists that, once again, you know, recognized us from the RP that we did. And I was like, wow. And then she was so sweet too, because she said that she wanted to draw, you know, us too. It's just that she didn't have time. And I was like, no, it's okay. You drew so many of the friends already. And it was really cool to recognize so many of the, you know, RP friends in the stickers. Yes, yes. The bottom is the Lad boys. Yeah, they had Lad. There's a lot. There was so much Lad merch. But yeah. Hi, Mina. Hi, Angle. Hello. Hi, Himbo. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I was too shy to look for you, and that's okay because I'm the same way too. Like I'm the person that usually doesn't go to meet and greets myself because I'm also really shy too. Where does one post Elv Oshikatsu pictures? You can post it in the Offkai thread if you want to post it there, Kyle. That thread was for you guys to post whatever was related to it. Yeah. Their style is super cute. I can't remember the artists off the top of my head because I haven't unpacked my Offkai merch yet. But I'll let you guys know tomorrow if I remember. Unless Erica Gretchen knows, but I don't remember the artist's name like off the top of my head. But yeah, their style is really cute. They had like a whole folder full of indies as well as corpos and just like in general what they were into. And then let me see. I'll go back to this for now, time being. Let's see. What other pictures do I have? So yeah, pretty much like I think that day was like the main artist alley day. And then we did go to a panel. There was a panel that I really wanted to go to. And so the panel that we went to after Artist Alley was none other than I'm sure you guys recognize him, right? Recognize him and his friend, but it's Omi. It's Omi is simple. This was the panel, the first panel, and I think one of the only panels that we went to at Offkai, time-wise based. And so we were just like, okay, we have to go. And Omi and Simple did a J fashion one, and that one was really cool because I'm into J fashion, and so it was really nice to just go to the panel and hear all about it. And I was too shy to ask a question though. I was tempted to go up there to like ask a question, just for the laughs of it. But a lot of people had a lot of good questions, and so I was too shy to go up there myself. And we also ran into more friends, like just in general the entire time at the conventions. The entire 3 days we met up with T-Buns, like I said, we met up with friends. And it was nice just to be able to chat to everyone and be like, oh my gosh, you're this person and that person, And then after the panel, like I mentioned, that was the day where we had like the fancy dinner. And so the fancy dinner, let's show you guys. Was on time crunch, so I didn't go to the panel. That's okay. Yeah. I wish I got to go to more panels, but I only got to go to the Maya one. Yeah, we didn't get to go to the Maya one, but I know a lot of people would mention the Maya one. Okay, you guys want to see? The food was insane. So, the first place that we went to for food, this one was the steakhouse one. And it was like a big party of us, like less than 10 people, but almost 10 people went there. And so it was like a very big party. And essentially, sorry, I'm trying to see the picture. It was, I think, the most expensive dinner I've ever had in my life. Or at least like being part of it. I was like, holy moly. Because this steakhouse essentially is on the list of like Michelin star restaurants. It's not Michelin star, but it's pretty much up there. And so this was like the entrees. I didn't get a picture of the starters because they were just like pumping out everything. And there was no time to take pictures because there's so much stuff that was out and about. And so we're trying to eat as fast as possible to catch up with it. And so no time for a lot of pictures, but that's like the entrees on our side. And so it was bougie. It was really bougie. I was just like, what the heck am I eating here? I don't even know the names of it. But really, really expensive steakhouse. Hi, Claudia. Welcome in. Hello there. And I was really grateful because, it was a steakhouse where two friends treated all of us. And so I was just there. I was just like, oh my God, this is so expensive. I feel so bad, ordering stuff. But it was so good, guys. The food was so good. I didn't take a picture of it, but one of the friends ordered a filet mignon. Another friend ordered a tomahawk steak, but the tomahawk steak was pretty much like a shareable steak because of how big it was. The tomahawk steak was given to everyone essentially because of how the size of it. It was so good. This, like I said, this was like what, 5 plates out of the like 16, I think 16 plates. How many ounces? Let me see. It's like their house special steak. Was it 55 ounces? It was the $200 steak, right? I can't remember how big it was. But it was $200 for that steak alone. Let me see. 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies. Oh yeah. So $250 for a 56-ounce steak. And that was like the house steak, I think, right? Or what? No. I don't think it was. I think we did get the house steak. We got the house steak. We got the tomahawk steak, and then we also got the filet mignon as like a smaller steak for another friend. So there were 3 steaks that we tried out from that place, from the steakhouse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. $250. I was like, that's expensive. And then some other stuff was there was like onion soup. There was steak tartare with like beef fat. There was also some like Hokkaido scallops. They had very fancy salad, like the Caesar salad. You know how like some Caesar salads have boiled eggs? This was like a soft boiled egg that they had for the Caesar salad. I was like, what the heck? Like this was a Caesar salad right there in the top right or top left that you see. And I was like, this is some fancy Caesar salad. What else did we get? We also had the it was the kanpachi kuro. We had, which was like a fish. There was some chilled oysters. There was bone marrow. There was like burrata. There was another salad, but I don't know what the name of the other salad was. But yeah, a lot of fancy stuff. The kanpachi kuro, that was fried caper, I think. Oh no, caper, that was part of the salad actually. Oh no, yeah, it is the fish. Okay, so it was the fish. It was the fish with the capers on top of it. And the fish was like, I think sashimi style. The kanpachi crudo, I believe. But I don't have a picture of that one. I didn't try that one either because it was just not available. Sashimi. I was looking around where all the oysters in the area, $4 a pop. I actually didn't have the oyster. I'm not an oyster girly, so I didn't try the oysters. But the friends that I did try the kanpachi kuro as well as the oysters said that it was good. I don't think we got the carpaccio. There was carpaccio, but I think did we get that one? Oh no, we did. We did get that one. But that one, the way that they prepped it, it looked like a floral wreath. Like they made like, I don't know, the greens were shaped like a wreath, and then the beets were kind of like put together in a way that they looked like petals on the wreath. And so we were trying to eat it, and they're like, let's try it out. It was pretty good. I liked it, but it was like a weird presentation for it, and so we didn't know how to eat it. Let me show you. I can't find it. I see it on Twitter, but I can't find it at all. It's like a flower crown. It looks like a flower crown. Let me show you what flower crown looks most similar to it. Yeah, the pictures on Google are not the same as the ones that the steakhouse presented it as. Let me see. Also, Bonago, thank you so much for the resub at 47 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay at our tea party. But yeah, it was like, it was so thin for the flower crown carpaccio that we were like, is this food or is this like a decoration? And we were like, our view photos have it. Let me check. Let me look. But yeah, I didn't really take pictures during this because I want to be in the moment. I did. I ate the garnish. Essentially, it seemed like. Google reviews. Maybe Yelp has it. Let me see. No, I don't want the filet mignon. I want to see the picture. Where's the pictures? 5,000 pictures. Oh my. Okay, surely they have it, right? If people posted like 5,000 pictures of it. Let me see. Okay, there's the steak tartare. There's the oysters. I feel like no one got the beet carpaccio. I'm looking. Beet. Bam. Hi, Miss Mint Mai! Oh my gosh, hello, ma'am! Can we get a shout out for Miss Mint Mai, please? She's on the YouTube side, but go check her out if you guys have not already, okay? Thank you so much for the flower friend raid. Hi, everyone. Hi, Mint Mai. Hi, flower friends. For anyone that is new here, my name is Elveira, and this is for you guys. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. There was so much cute merch of Miss Mint Mai. Oh my gosh. I got her coaster, actually, from BB's. If you guys know BB, I got to meet BB, and so I got her coaster. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, I got to mint my merch. I was really happy about that. I was like, yippee. Hi, Miss Mint Mai. We love bread. We love bread baker. Nusi and BB's. Yes, Nusi and BB's merch is so cute. Super cute.
Nodders, Elve Wiggly, Elve Nodders.
Alex, thank you so much for the resub at 31 months. I hope you also enjoy your emotes as well as your sub badge too. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. Can we get a shout out for Alex as well, please? Hi, Alex. Welcome on in. Hi, Bear. I know, right? Their Nusi and BB's table was super cute. There was so many of it. It's okay. I don't have the picture of it, but maybe I'll ask Gretchen if she has a picture of it. But yeah, a few of us were just looking at the carpaccio and we were just like, what is that? And so I took a little bit of it, and then another friend I think was the one that recognized what it was, and so she was explaining it. But yeah, so that was the food. I know. I also, Traily, I think you mentioned that the plates are cute, right? The plates were super cute because those plates were supposed to be for the appetizers, because all the appetizers are share style. And so, yeah. Jessa says hi. He's focusing on driving, and Kyle. Hi! Welcome. Hi, Jesta. But hi, Alex. Thank you guys for coming by to say hi, by the way. I really appreciate that. It was so nice to meet all of you guys. Thank you for being so sweet. I'm so glad I remembered to give out the goodies, because there's so many times that I thought I was going to forget to give out goodie bags. So I'm really happy about that. I'm just currently doing like the rundown of Offkai right now. Trying to remember the most that I can without forgetting. Let me see. Hi, Rosales. Welcome on in. I know, Kyle. When you got the Chong Vera, I was like, that's crazy. Because I think the people that I know got Chong Vera was Gretchen has Chong Vera. Kyle has Chong Vera. I met Tofi too. Tofi found me and she had like a little goodie bag for me, and she was so sweet, guys. I love Miss Tofi so much. And she actually got the Chong Vera Polaroid as well, because if you guys don't know, I have like a Chong Vera Polaroid gacha, and so all the gacha bags had Polaroids out of like 5 different types. And so Chong Vera was like I think a 10 out of 50 chance to get her. And so it's really cute to see who got Chong Vera. I'm sorry, Omi. I'm sorry to get Chong Vera. Oh, you also got Chongvira. Nice, Alex. Oh my gosh. And you're one of the last people to get the goodie bags too. Dang. Okay. Hi, Munchmeister. Hope you had fun at Offkai. Also, Nusi and BB's merch are so cute. I bought a bunch from the in Gen 4. That's really sweet of you, Munch. I think that's super kind. Thank you again for supporting the artists and the artist friendos. Thank you, Miss Mintmai. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's Mintmai right there, guys, on the Twitch side. Okay, that's crazy though. That's crazy. Yeah, Eric did not get Chongvira. He did not. No Chongvira. Look. So for the food, right? I got like a pasta, and then on the left right there is the filet mignon that a friend got, and then we had some other stuff as well in the middle. I think the middle right there is the pork fried rice, and then next to the pork fried rice on the pink plate is the Caesar on the left. I'm sorry, Eric. Maybe next time we get Chongvira, you know. So that was the entrees. I didn't have the starters, like I said, because I just wasn't taking pictures during the food. But I did take a picture of the dessert. Oh my gosh, look. So I only have 2 of the desserts in frame, but I had the panna cotta, which is the strawberry panna cotta in the front in the fishbowl. And then our other friend had the banana pudding, and the banana pudding was so good. It tasted like straight up banana. And then for Gretchen, she talked about how she got the affogato, which was really good. I know, Omi, if you were able to stick around a bit longer, you could have had the really yummy desserts. I know Omi wanted to try the sticky toffee pudding, which a friend did get. One of the friends did get the sticky toffee pudding. That was really good, but that was way too sweet for me. For me, I think the panna cotta was perfect because the strawberries are really sour, and so the sour combined with like the cream and then the ice cream on top of it, it made for a nice blend of like sweet and not too sweet. And then they had granola in there too. I'm not gonna lie though, I was just like, I feel like I'm out of place because I don't think my tastes were refined enough. Because when I was eating the panna cotta, it just tasted like a breakfast yogurt with granola. I was just like, I just feel like I'm eating yogurt in the morning, you know, with some like strawberries and granola. And so, yeah. No, it's okay, Rosales. I understand. There's a lot of people that I'm talking to right now with my recap too. And so, yeah, I do apologize about not being able to get to you. But thank you for stopping in. Right. You tasted it too. And so, what do you think, Eric? Did you think it was like granola yogurt in the morning? I don't know. It was good. But I think the way they did it as well though for the panna cotta, because panna cotta is usually more firm. The way that they prepped it, it was like more melted. It was like a melted panna cotta, you know? That's the cream at the bottom. That was the panna cotta part. And then the ice cream is on top right there, on towards me, like the fishbowl at the bottom. And so it wasn't really like the other panna cottas that I've had. Yeah. Don't touch the panna cotta. Yeah, if you guys have seen the Platform movie, right? You know the bit. Do not touch the panna cotta. Oh my gosh, and the drinks there too. The drinks there were kind of goofy. There was I guess I can say the name of the place. It doesn't really matter. It's like it's a well-known place. So the place was called Bisteka. And so the drinks there are kind of goofy because it had a drink called like what was it called? Let me look. I need to look at the menu again. Are your parents proud of you? My parents are proud of me. My parents know about me being a VTuber, and they are really proud of what I've been doing. And so, yes, they are. Oh yes, the 1-inch punch. Okay, so they have like a menu of drinks, and for the drinks, they had like pictures of celebrities next to the drinks because they were inspired by it. And so one was called the 1-inch punch, which is the one that you see in frame in the picture kind of. That was like a Japanese whiskey, and that was strong. It's not Jackie Chan style. Okay, it was goofy because one of the friends saw the picture and they're like, yeah, it's Jackie Chan style. And we're like, no, that's Bruce Lee. It's Bruce Lee. And so that was like our shtick for the dinner. We were like, we kept calling it the Jackie Chan style drink just to like poke fun at the friend that called it Jackie Chan, but it was Bruce Lee. But that drink was strong. That drink was like intense. And then another friend had the Brazilian bombshell. A few people had the Ramos the Ramos fizz. I think we also tried the. Was that it? I think our table might have just gotten that. There was like 2 1-inch punches. There was 2 Ramos fizz. There was 1 Brazilian bombshell. I think someone got the sounds about right. Yeah, I can't remember what else other people ordered because there was, like I said, almost like 10 of us there. So it was a very big party. And no one got the coffee one. But unfortunately, I don't have the picture of the drinks, but yeah, it was nice. And then the waiter was really nice too. It was really funny. It was really goofy. But yeah, that was a really nice time. And then here I didn't take a lot of like pictures of haul pictures throughout the days, just because a lot of times I took like the set log version, which is the video version, which I can't show stream. But I can show you guys the haul from day 2. So day 2 haul looks like this. Ta-da! Look! Oh my gosh! Look at the merch! I have the Gretchy sticker. I have some of the VCraft Enchanted stickers from Dree's table. I also have the little goodie bag Toby gave me in the top left corner. We have Gretchy's potato bun from Bun Me. I met Bun Me! Oh my gosh! I met Chica too! If you guys know Chica has done a bunch of her emotes, and she recognized me because we were at the table next to hers, and she's like, "Oh my god, Elf!" And I was like, oh, "Chica!" And so she was really sweet. She was super sweet. A lot of the artist friendos were super kind when I got to meet them, and you know, they're just so bubbly and excited. But yeah, I tried to get as much merch as possible of like the mutuals, the friends. And then one of the artists came up to me. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to grab their name in the moment because I think they were just like quickly giving the gift and then dipping. But thank you though. Thank you so much for the merch of Miss Mint Mai and of Maya. It's the one in the very top right. That was the one that they gave to me before they had to leave. But yeah, there were so many T-Buns and friends that just came up. Some of them we could chat for a little bit. Some of them it was only for like a brief second because they had to dip. But it was really nice. I was really glad. I was just like, wow. so much merch. Thank you, Jocelyn. Of course, you can ask me something. Yes. But yeah, I wish I could. I think I have more merch pictures. I'll have to find them though. But there were some really goofy ones too. There were a lot of goofy stickers too. Let me see. I can't remember. So I have the sticker here that Dree made of me. But I can't remember if I bought the charm too, or if I got the charm too. But yeah, I launched some merch. Let me look at the picture. Is it? Oh, it is there! It is there! It's up there! It's up there! Look! You can see it right here. Oh my gosh! You can see it. It's next to the Bachelors, because they also did like art of District V2. So you have Shugi, you have Miss Mint Mai, you have Maya, and you have me as the charms up top. And then over there on the right or on the left is the Bachelors. It's Luca, Shu, and Jimmy. And then these stickers were so goofy. These ones right here. Look. Kermit, that's Kermit holding like a bottle of bleach. He's like, I'm going to Kermit. And then the other one is of Rocky and Elmo, because Elmo hates rocks, right? And so I thought it was so funny. I was like, those are goofy. Those are goofy stickers. Okay. And then... oh, and then right here! One of my favorite ribbons of the entire weekend was Bun Me. Bun Me, she had like the fat chud stickers of her potato bunny mascot. And so her sticker says Fat Chud. So cute. And then we got her coaster too, so that's her coaster. I got the Mama and Jinshi couple charm because I thought, I don't know, it's really cute. I had it right here, and I'm gonna try to see if I can hang the two of them together on my mic arm right here, because it's one of those where it's like, if you want to, you could give one to one person, but I have both, and so I'm gonna hang them right here on my mic. They had other ones too. I think they had like Kimi no Nawa. They had Skip and Loafer. They had, what other ones did Bun have? Bun had a lot of like the shoujo couples. And then of course you can see the sticker right there. You have the sticker for for the district. Oh no, that's the VCraft one. The VCraft stickers right there too. Super, super cute. And then let me see. So that was haul from day 1. And then my day 2 fit. So this one was my day 2 fit in case you guys have not seen it yet. Right here. Ta-da! It's day 2 fit. Not as fancy schmancy as like the day before, because the day before was the fancy schmancy dinner. But for this one, I was like, I was worried it was gonna be a little too hot because this was all in black. But it was actually really nice. It was perfect because I feel like at the con there's a lot of moments where I was cold in the convention. And that's BB Standy, by the way. I was like, I have to take a picture with BB because BB is so cute. And you can see my shoes. Those are the shoes that are like the platforms that are a little bit chonkier. I don't know if you can see how chonky they are from the front, but yeah, they're pretty chonky, so gave me some extra height. So with the shoes, I'm pretty much BB's standing height, but without the shoes, I'm probably at like BB's glasses height-wise. I feel like, let me see. I think, yeah, I didn't meet BB this day because this was the day where I think BB wasn't feeling too well, and so I didn't want to bother her. And so I met her the next day. Yeah, this day was chill. This day we actually went to the con a little bit later because we went to go get some matcha at this place that was like really recommended by our friend Grachi. And so we went to the matcha place and it was really good. I got the strawberry matcha latte. And if you guys know me, I'm a huge fan of it. But I didn't take a picture of it. I took a set log of it. So I don't have the picture. But if I can take like a screenshot of it, I can show you guys. But it was really tasty. Let me see if I can take a screenshot. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. But yeah, if you guys went to get like, food at any spot, I would love to hear about it as well. Tell me. But yeah, it was really eventful. Hold on. Let me look. I'm looking. Okay, I'm looking. Hi helpful alien. Welcome. How you doing today? Oh, what am I doing? I have the set logs on here. Because I saved them. I went to brunch with girlies, not the con. That counts too, though. I hope you had a nice brunch with the girlies. Where's my DMs with Gretchy? Oh, here it is. Oh. I think it was our day 2 set log. Yes, it was. Okay. So if I... Oh, here. Okay, let me take a screenshot real quick, guys. Hold on. Can't really see it too well, but it counts. It's better than nothing, I guess. Okay, you ready? You ready, guys? You ready? Look. Ta-da! So that's the format of the app, the setlog app, essentially. Where if you have like a set log with a friend, you can both take little snippets and it'll show like the side-by-side comparison of each day. And so right there you can see the drinks that we took. So the first one's the my POV and the bottom is Gretchy's POV. But yeah, it was really tasty. There's the yuzu matcha, the yuzu strawberry matcha, and then I got the strawberry matcha latte. But you can't see it because like you can't see that with the grip that I was doing. Yeah, it's only on iOS. The hands on the bottom look kind of funny. I know, right? That was Gretchy's POV. I think it's goofy. But Gretchy, she had the POV where essentially you can she did like the boomerang style one on Instagram where you take it out and you put it back in. So yeah, she did that style. Maybe the drinks are really good. And then so we got the matcha and then we actually ate some food. I don't have a picture of the food, but it's in the set log, so I'm gonna take another screenshot. Okay, give me a second. right? Right here. Let me see. Here's a picture of us. Okay. Matcha. Here we go, here we go. So here's the picture of the food. Okay, screenshot. So originally, we wanted to get curry from a specific place, but the curry spot was like an hour wait. And so we were like, okay, let's not go to the curry place. But we met up with Omi here and we got some food. Because Omi had just finished his like meet and greet that day. And so we went to go get some yummy food. And we got... I forget what it was called. I forget the place. Oh no, it was Yayoi. It's right here in the caption. Duh. But it was a Yayoi. And it was really tasty. It was Japanese style food. And for me, I forget what my platter was called. But it was like rice on top of... there's natto. It was seaweed. It was like poached egg. And then some other stuff too, along with like some sesame, some soy sauce, and a miso soup. And so that's what I got. And you can see that on top. And you mix it together. It's really sticky though. And so if you aren't a fan of sticky, you probably wouldn't like it. It was very oopy goopy. I loved it though, because that was my cup of tea. And then for Gretchy, and you can see my salmon too. My salmon in the view. Gretchy, she got the sashimi, I think, salmon bowl. Yeah. You can't see it in my video, but if you go to Gretchy's vlog though, I think Gretchy's stream yesterday, I think she showed the picture of it because she actually took a picture of it along with it. And then I forget what Omi and Eric got. I think they both got the katsu, I want to say chicken katsu with rice. Yeah, I think so. But I think it was like, I forget the name of it. The labeling, yeah. I like I said, with the memories, I like to label or something. You know, I like to label just so I know where this place was at. Cause see, that came in handy, right? I didn't know what it was called, and then I told you guys, and I was like, oh yeah. And then yeah, so we had food that day. We had food earlier on, and then we got to the convention for day 2 at like 3 o'clock. So it was quite late, and we didn't know that the convention artist alley closes so early. And so we did that. And then mods, we got a spammer in aisle 5. Spammer in aisle 5 on the YouTube side. And then hi for Stephanie. Yes, I am a VTuber. Yes, welcome in on the YouTube side. Hello there, nice to meet you. I didn't take a picture of the fondue. But yeah, so that day 2 of Offkai, we went to get some fondue actually for dinner, and the fondue was amazing. Oh my god, it was like regular fondue, and then it was also chocolate fondue. But the place though, it was really good, and I don't have a picture of that either. Like I said, I think Gretchen has a picture of that. But yeah, there's like so many different types of fondue cheeses, and essentially you don't know what fondue is. You have like the bowl of cheese, then you dip it right into you dip the little things into the cheese bowl. And so this fondue place, I think we chose the classic cheddar and then the 4 cheese one for 2 different bowls. And so there was 6 of us at this party, so a little smaller than the first dinner. But yeah, there was 6 of us, and I felt like I was a dealer. I was giving out lactate to the entire table because a lot of us are lactose intolerant. And so I was like, you get one, and you get one, and you get one. But yes, there's a fondue place that's like a little bit out of the area. No problem. No problem. I got you guys. But yeah, it was really tasty. It was so good, guys. Oh my gosh. I love cheese. And there was, I think for the starters, there was bread. There was some tomatoes. There's broccoli. They had potatoes. They had onions. They had so much stuff for the starters. I was full. I'm not gonna lie. I was already pretty full by the time that starters was done. And this was like a 4-hour dinner, by the way. I remember Gretchen and I were talking about it. We were like, it's been 4 hours since we came here because we got there at 5. We left at 9. And so it was a 4-hour dinner that we were at for the fondue place. It was like a whole experience. And so starters was like an hour-ish. And then after the starters, it was the entrees. And then for the entrees, I think we had like the classic ones. So it was like beef, chicken, like I don't know, some other meats and stuff. But then there's also like the wild things platter, which another friend wanted, and it had like alligator. It had like alligator and stuff, and some other meats. I can't remember, but yeah, that was interesting. I didn't try the alligator at all, unfortunately, but they said it was good for the friends that did try it. So that was interesting. It was like a very dim lighting spot, so you can kind of get an idea of how fancy schmancy the place was. Like here, I'll take a picture of this right here of my screenshot after we finished up the entrees. Or is there a better picture? Let me see. Let me show you. Okay, this screenshot should be okay. Okay. All right. You guys ready? Look. Look at it! Oh my gosh, I had the dim lighting, but Gretchen had like the nice lighting, so you can actually see the cheese properly. Look, you can see the cheese and the dip in the cheese. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so tasty. And there was also a salad too, and so I was like eating all the salad. I was like, it was so tasty. Have you heard of the Sir the VTuber? I don't think I have. I think they might sound familiar, but I don't remember. That was amazing. And then afterwards, after the cheese was the dessert. So entrees was like 2 hours, I think, and then dessert was the last hour. And so, and there we also got some drinks there too, but the drinks were kind of deceivingly, like they were very deceptively strong, because you would drink them and they wouldn't really taste too strong. But oh my gosh, like one of our friends is a bit of a lightweight, and they got kind of wasted from the drinks. And then Gretchen was talking about how she also was feeling it as well for her drink in her VOD. Yeah, it was a lot of cheese. Like I said, the one side, the one that Gretchen's showing, that's the that was the classic cheddar, and the 4 cheese was on the other side. So that was the starter version of it. After the starter version, we had the entree version, which was the lobster bisque cheese, and then I think that was like lobster cheese fondue, and then the other one was the grill. So we had the grill option as well as the lobster bisque fondue. And then at the very end, no, not explosive, because lactate. You had lactate. And then let me see. I don't think I have a picture of the dessert, but the dessert had chocolate, and we got the dark chocolate one, as well as the Oreos, or the cookies and cream ones. Cookies and cream in one pot, and then dark chocolate in the other pot. Lactate would not save me from that. Thankfully, it did save me because I have lactose. I'm lactose intolerant, but not to the point where it's like too bad. Do we have did we take a set log of the dessert version? Let me see. Oh, we did. Here. Okay. I'll take a screenshot of the dessert one here. I didn't take a good picture of it, but Gretchen had a nice POV of it. Okay. Bum. Yeah, day 2 was definitely more of like an outside of the con day, I think. Here. Ta-da! So this one right here, as you can see, was so she had the POV of the cookies and cream fondue, and then dark chocolate fondue was on the other side. And so you can see in the middle, all the desserts. They had green apples, they had marshmallows, they had cream puffs, my absolute favorite. And then there's also some cookies, like the ones that you can like pretend is a straw when you're dipping into milk. They also had some like nougat as well too, and some Rice Krispies. Oh, there were pickles in the starters, but no one ate the pickles because they're not a fan of pickles. It was kind of goofy. All 6 of us did not eat a single pickle. We were like, yeah, pickles are not our favorite. Oh, bonjour. Il s'est je dois trouver la porte. I'm so sorry. It's English only for my channel, but it's nice to meet you though. I'm so sorry. I do speak French. I don't live in France, but I do speak a little bit of French. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Bye, Persephone. I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping on in. Bye bye. Bye bye. And then after fondue, we went to, I think this was the night where we went to round 1 for the first time, I think. Or was it the previous night? Let me check. Checking the VOD. Oh, no. So the previous one. So day 1, we did go to round 1. Round 1, that was the bigger round 1 group with friends where we played I brought red flags. So we played some red flags there. Because we wanted to originally get drinks. We were thinking about bar hopping or going to get drinks at round 1. But round 1, the bar closed early. So we didn't get to have drinks. So we just played some red flags instead. And then day 2, we did go to Offkai again, or go to round 1 again, but that was more of like a smaller group, and that one was more chill, just like more crane games. Since we didn't do crane games really the first day, and then one of the friends is really good at DDR, and so he was kind of like flexing his DDR skills. That was really cool to see. Hi, Alexis! It was nice to see you again, even if only briefly. You look so cute. Oh my gosh, I loved your outfit. Can we get a shout out for Alexis, please? Welcome. Hello there. Hi, Brad. Welcome into my stream. And Jelly! Jelly, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Jelly. Hi, everyone. For anyone that is new here, my name is Elveira. It's nice to meet you guys. For anyone that's new here, this is for you. Welcome to the tea shop. I hope you enjoy your stay here at our tea party. Hi, Jelly. How is your stream? I hope you have fun just chatting. I'm currently just doing like a rundown of my Offkai experience right now. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi, Kaden. Hi, Hurt. Hi, everybody. I hope Offkai was fun. It was so fun. It was really fun. I actually just finished it recapping day 2. And so I was just about to hop into day 3. And this was my fit for day 3. For anyone that did not see on the Twitter side. Ta-da! Thank you! I'm glad you guys like my ears and my eyes. You guys are really sweet. Thank you. Did you go to Offkai, Jelly? Did you go or no? I'm drinking some water. I'm hydrating. But yeah, so that was day 3 fit. Oh no, but I wish maybe next year. Next year would be fun. But yeah, so that's my day 3 fit. So something a bit more just casual, just like that previous day. Tomoe Umari looks different. I know, right, Niels? Yeah, I saw this standee and we thought it'd be funny for me to stand next to it because the other standees make it look a bit taller, but then this one's a really, really tall standee because it's like horse accurate height. And so we were like, perfect for me to stand next to kind of show my actual height. But yeah, Tomoe Umari does look a little different. But yeah, this day, we went to Starbucks again to start off the morning, and then we just went to Offkai to do some like last minute shopping. We wanted to just get some stuff that Gretchen wasn't able to get the first day because she has like a list. She had a whole list of artists that she wanted to go to. And then it was also last day for T-Buns to meet up too, in case anyone wanted to come say hi to me or find me for some goodies or like a hello. And it was also my day too to grab some like last minute signatures of some friends because there were some people that I forgot to ask for signatures from. And so yeah, and then I'll show you guys the picture of my badge once I grab it tomorrow. Thank you, Not Log. I'm glad you guys like my fits. You guys are really sweet. I've gotten that compliment that either it was cute or it gave off like teacher vibes, and I think that's so goofy still. I'm like, what do you guys mean? What do you guys mean like teacher vibes? But yeah, so a lot of Artist Alley, a lot of friends met up, a lot of T-Buns that I met up with that day. And then after, because pretty much the main event for that day was like a karaoke at the end. But I think in between, here's the pictures. Okay, got it. So I don't have a picture of what happened, but I have a set log of it. So I can go into the set log here. So last day, as we were waiting for this karaoke that we're going to with some friends, we ended up going to get some food instead. So we went to this like mall that one of the that two of the friends talked about a previous day. Went to the Cheesecake Factory. It had some really, really good Cheesecake Factory food and some drinks. Of course, some cheesecake too. But by the time the cheesecakes came out, it was like we were full, and so we didn't fully finish the cheesecakes. But that was amazing. That was such a good experience. The rye bread, I was like, oh dang, because Gretchen was really recommending the rye breads, and my gosh, it was so good. I was like, dang. I've been sleeping on rye bread. What the heck? If you guys haven't had rye bread before, please test it out. And then it was really good. It was really tasty. The food was good, but I don't have a picture of that. So maybe if you go to Gretchen's VOD, she might have a picture of that one. But here I have the. I can just take a screenshot of the set log here. Let me show you. I was like, I want some pasta. And so I got myself a chicken Alfredo pasta. Save. Hans. Yeah, Wilson. Hans. I saw this. There was a person that had a sticker too that also had like a horse. It said Hans. Hi, Sungmin. Do you know Stray Kids? I do know Stray Kids. Yes. There was actually quite a lot of people that were singing Stray Kids at this karaoke that I went to. Where is it? Let me see. Oh, here. Here's the picture of the food for Cheesecake Factory. So good, so delicious, so yummy. And then after Cheesecake Factory, it was just kind of like chilling around the mall, because Gretchen, she knew more about the mall than me. But Gretchen, she just told us about like some other places that people go to in the area. And then we did like a small Pop Mart run, because this Pop Mart was kind of huge. This one was gigantic. And so we all got some blind boxes. For Gretchen specifically, she really wanted the Labubu food set one. And so she didn't get the one that she wanted, but she did get two of the ones that she didn't have before. So that was really good. I got a dupe, and I was like, it's okay. I'm okay with the dupe. So not small run, but a huge run. Oh, it was like, I don't know, because it felt short, because we went to the mall, but it wasn't originally in the plan. It was more so just like chill time, because we wanted to go to eat, and then we went to a matcha place afterwards too. It was like a matcha. It was like a lot of matcha locations that Gretchen had recommendations for, and they were good. I was like, as a matcha lover, I was like, dang. Here. Yeah, I have the picture of the blind boxes here. I got you, Stan. I got you. I don't have the blind box pictures of the polls that we got, but you can probably, once again, check it out in Gretchen's VOD. She might have had the picture of it. But here, so they had the World Cup bag for Labubu. But yeah, so the monsters, that's the one that Gretchen has. The two of them are hers. And then I was like, I want to test my luck with the Genshin one again. I got a dupe. I just want Jean or Ganyu. But I got Albedo again. And so I was like, whatever, that's fine. You know, at this point, I have like, we have half of the set. And so it's kind of like you're kind of asking for a dupe. But I was like, you know what? I'll see if I can, you know, potentially maybe get Ganyu or Jean. And so, yeah, he does have the best hair. I do like him a lot. And so I was like, I don't mind having a dupe of him. But at the same time, I was like, man, it really is a dupe. 50-50 chance of a dupe or not a dupe. But yeah, thankfully, like we mentioned for Gretchen, she did end up getting two that she didn't have, so they were both new for her. But she wanted the ebi fry from that box set right there. So that happened. And then we went to the matcha place that Gretchen recommended, which is really good. I was just like, they had some matcha flavored stuff that I don't want to specify too much into it. Like I said, I don't want to go too specific, but that matcha place was really, really tasty. It was super tasty. They had they have a lot of different desserts, and so we got the ice cream there. The ice cream was very tasty, very yummy, very delicious. Have fun playing VR. Bye bye. And then after that, after the matcha place, we went to the karaoke, and that was really fun. The karaoke was like a very long karaoke session, but it was a lot of friends that I hadn't seen yet at the con, and so I was really glad that I could see them, you know, there. And that was like the final goodbye, because that was the last day of Offkai, and so that was really nice. And then I also got a bunch of merch for Brovira as well that day. You know, we looked for a bunch of merch for Brovira, and so Brovira it was kind of goofy. You guys want to see one of the merches that we got for Brovira? Here. So this was one of the items that we got for Brovira as like a joke, because I know he loves, like, he's a huge Elveira fan from Nijisanji. His Kami Oshi is Elveira, and so we got him some like Elveira stuff, right? But another VTuber he really likes is the biscuit, and so we got this for him because I thought it'd be really funny. I thought it'd be like a really goofy joke to get him like a booba mouse pad, because he doesn't have, you know, stuff like booba mouse pads. And so I sent this to him, right? I was just like, your gift. And you know what he did? He sent the gif of like Batman rubbing his chin, and he was like, thank you. No, this was not 18 plus. This was in the main area. And so yeah. Oh my gosh, I just realized I haven't been showing the pictures on the vertical stream side. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot that it doesn't show what I show on the vertical stream side. Oopsies. But yeah. I do lives pretty much every day except for Mondays and Fridays. But I was gone this weekend, and I'm also gone this upcoming weekend because I'm going to be attending a wedding. So yeah, I won't be live Saturday and Sunday this week. But that's why I want to stream today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Yes, I'm gonna be attending a wedding this upcoming weekend. Imagine what? It's like the same wedding? No, I doubt it. Because there's a lot of weddings that happen around this time of the year. It's like wedding season. But yeah, I'm going to be a wedding. And the wedding that I'm attending is going to be in Hawaii. So I'll be in Hawaii. And so I'm gonna take pictures for that trip as well, guys. I'll show you guys a bunch of the stuff in Hawaii, because it's my first time in Hawaii. So yeah, but the friend, yeah, they have the destination wedding. So I'm like, whoa, Hawaii. I don't know if there's any places that I specifically want to hit. It's more so I want to try the food there. Yes, the poke. I want to have like the authentic poke. I want to eat the spam musubis from 7-Eleven. I really want to eat the local moko from either like the McDonald's or just like another spot. I want to get the Dole Whip, the pineapple Dole Whip as well. Kahlua pork and fruit. Yeah. Honestly, if we have time, I'll try all of these different foods and I'll take pictures and show you guys. But yeah, my first time in Hawaii, guys. I'm scared I might get burnt because I sunburned. I don't really tan anymore. I'm more the type to get sunburnt, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what it's like in Hawaii. Are you gonna stack up a novelty spam? I might. Maybe I will. I love spam. Thank you, Serena. Thank you so much. Careful with some of the fish. Someone I knew went and they got scombroid poisoning. What's scombroid poisoning? I don't know what that is. I've always wanted to be in Hawaii, but I've been in Japan. I've been to Japan too, Persephone. But that's awesome. I've never lived in Japan. Living in Japan is really, really cool. But yeah, I got Brovira this booba mouse pad, and he was just like, thank you. And some other stuff too. We got some more stuff for Brovira as well. But this was like the funniest gift, I thought, for him, and he likes it. So I'm like, okay, Brovira is, he's kind of down bad for his his Oshis. And then do I have other pictures too? Let me see. Eating fish with high levels of histamine causing you to be violently ill. Oh, due to spoiled fish. That's what I was saying. That's why I got that for Bro Vera, because I thought it'd be funny if Mom Vera like walks into the room and Mom Vera sees it. Like, I'm really curious to see if our mom will like eventually see it, because Bro Vera, I'm pretty sure he's down to like have it, you know, on his desk, because he has posters up too, but they're not really spicy. This is like the first spicy item that he has, I think. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to see what he'll think and what Mom Vera will think. Imagine if our dad sees it. Oh my God, if Dad Vera sees it. But yeah, so, yeah, went to Offkai. Like I said, just got some last minute stuff. And then after that was the karaoke. And then came back and packed. And then after that, it was the trip back. We did go to a nice, like I think Gretchen, she really wanted us to go to this breakfast spot, and it had some really good like croissants, and so the croissants there were so good. It was so good. Do I have a picture of it? I think I have a set log of it. Let me see. Because Gretchen and I did set log the last day together. We were just like, let's do last set log together before we have to leave. Oh, here. Let me show you. Screenshot. She's like, where's the real girlfriend? Oh no. They know he's really into his anime waifus. Our parents are pretty accepting of Bro Vera and I's interest in anime since like a very young age. Like Bro Vera and I used to just watch anime, right? Like at the dinner table together. And so my dad would come home and be like, oh, you guys are watching that cartoon? And we're like, yeah, I'm just watching some anime. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, the ones that speak Japanese, right? And we're like, yeah, the ones that speak Japanese. But yeah, this was the croissant place. It was so good. It was so there's 2 of the mango croissant. There's 1 of the strawberry croissant, and then 2 of the other ones are the ham and cheese croissants. One's the sausage croissant, and then I think 2 of them are the spinach artichoke dip ones, I believe. Yeah, unless the one was different, but yeah, it was really good, really tasty. And then the tea was really good too. It was like jasmine, or it was like green tea that smelled like jasmine, and we were trying to smell it, but we were just like, it smelled okay. Like it smelled a little bit like jasmine, but not too strong. Hi Yuki, welcome in, ma'am. Yeah, she was telling us about how these are like the spots that she usually hits up whenever she goes to the area. And so she was asking if we'd be down to go to her recommendations. And I was like, oh heck yeah, tell me all the recommendations that you have. And so she was like, here and here and here. And I was like, oh my God, it's so good, it's so tasty. But can we get a shout out for Yuki as well, please? Hi, ma'am. Oh my gosh, Ren! I saw your message on Twitter, but I forgot to message because I saw it as I was about to head to bed. But yeah, wait, do we run into each other? Because I think from your message, you said that you heard me, right? Talking at some point, but you weren't sure who it was. But yeah, I was like, dang, I could have met Ren. I kept catching glimpses of you, but got too scared to approach to give cards and stickers. Aww. Oh my gosh, if you came up to me, I would have been feeling the same way because I was super nervous as well. Trust me, I'm super shy. You were staying next to me and Lon at one point. I met Lon because I met Lon at the Lodestar meetup. I think it was, I don't know if it was the same one as the main Lodestar meetup, but it was the Lodestar, I think, meetup day 2 or something like that. And so I met Lon. Oh my gosh, that was you. You should have said something. Trust me, at that meetup was a lot of people because I met B was the first one that I was meeting at that spot, and so I thought I was just meeting B, right? I didn't realize that I was meeting so many other people as well there at the same time, and so it was crazy. Yeah, because I think one of the friends talked about how they had met up with Lon in that same spot, right? But they had to dip. And so I was trying to find her, and then I found her. We just started talking to her, and it was really sweet because Lon was talking to me about like VCraft and about Lodestar and about District V, and she's so pretty. I was like, oh my gosh, Lon is so pretty in person. But yeah, if I had known that was you, Ren, I would have been like, here, please take this goodie. This place was good when it opened up. Sadly, it has gone down a bit in quality. Still good though. It was amazing. Oh my favorite was the mango. The mango was my favorite. It was 10 out of 10. I was like this super cute girl is from like, oh my gosh, Red. I'm trying to remember though, because I remember seeing Lon walking around with somebody, and so I was trying to see names, but I didn't have my glasses that day, and so. Oh no, I had my glasses that day, but I didn't have it on during the meetup there. And so I was trying to see everyone's names. But like, for example, Unadi was another one along with Nari that I met there. And I didn't realize who they were until they came up to me and they were like, oh my God, it's me. And I was like, oh my God, it's you. But it was cool because that was the day I think where I met the most RP friends. And it was really fun. I was just like, wow. I even got to meet another friend, Freya. If you guys remember Freya was Shirley in BTRP, which was my first ever RP experience. And she was Shirley the clown. And I was just like, oh my God, it's you. Because she was there. But at first, I think we were talking and she was trying to follow me on Twitter. And then we found out we're oomphs. And then I looked at her name and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. It was fun. There's a lot of instances where a bunch of friendos were like, let's add each other on Twitter. And we found out that we already added each other on Twitter. And so we're like, oh yeah, I remember you from VTRP. I remember you from Lodestar. I remember you from District V. It's really cool. I didn't think we'd have such a big opportunity to meet so many RP friends. Because yeah, RP's been really big in my life since last year. Also, mods, we have another spammer. Please and thank you. But yeah, it was really nice to meet so many RP friends at that little meetup, that meet and greet. I was with Nari most of the time. You were? You should have said hi, Ren. But like I said, I completely get it though, because I was really shy too. I'd have thought it was the glizzy croissant. I like the glizzy croissant too, but I thought the mango one though. The mango and the ham and cheese ones were like 10 out of 10. Those were probably my two favorites from the croissant place. Yeah, next time. My internet is poor, spotty, since I'm lost in the woods. It was nice seeing you. I was so caught off guard, I forgot about the handshake. And that's okay, Double. Yeah, I was really nice to meet you. And don't worry, you weren't the only person. There were some people that forgot handshakes. There were some people that forgot signatures. But that's on me too, because I forget that I should probably ask about it to see like, oh, do you guys want a handshake? Do you guys want a signature? Because it was also my first time meeting so many T-buns, and I just kept forgetting myself too. But I'm really glad I got to meet you, Double. Thank you for coming up to say hi to me. I couldn't tell it was you till like day 2. I think day 2 was the day where I was like a bit more less shy in terms of talking and stuff. And so more people recognized me from my voice as well that day. The bacon wrap glizzy from Parkon, kind of hit, not gonna lie. I don't remember the name of the place, but it was pretty tasty. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, croissant and Santa Clara. Croissant. But then, yeah, after that, it was airport time. And it was really sad. Ooh, guys. Gretchen and I were talking about it since we woke up on the final day. We were both really sad because, you know, I love Guachi, and it was so nice just like being at the Airbnb with her, and we would joke about, you know, different things and kind of just talk, you know, have like it was like you know, a nice like B&B experience just to put on makeup together and then take off makeup together. And sleep in the same bed together. I was like, hee hee hee. But yeah, it was fun. And she was talking about how she was feeling sad too on the drive back. And I was just like, no, Guachi. We'll see each other soon. But yeah, I love her. She's so sweet. Go check out Gretchen again if you guys have not already. If you want to see her POV of the recap from yesterday. Because she's actually... she messaged me that she's not able to be here for the recap. Because she's busy today herself. And so, yeah, go check out her recap, guys. Hello, Princess. Hi, Jessa. It was so nice meeting you at the con. I'm so happy we finally got to meet. How are you doing? Did you guys get back yet from the drive? Right, yeah. We were talking about like the post-con depression, because post-con sadness is real. Post-con sadness, it hits you and you're just like, oh man. And then you look forward to the next one, right? But once again, though, I really am grateful. I'm super grateful that there were so many people that I got to meet, whether it was friends, whether it was, you know, from T-Buns. Oh my gosh, there was this really cute girl that came up to me and she told me she's been watching me since my Animal Crossing days. And I was just like, what? And I thought it was really sweet because, yeah, there were a couple of T-Buns that were nervous to say hi to me, but I'm really happy that they say hi to me too. And so I was just like, it was really sweet to meet somebody that has known me from the Animal Crossing days. And she was, you know, she wanted to say hi. She gave me a sticker too. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was really sweet. Did someone say princess? Yes, Jessica said princess. I've driven them safely. That's good. That's good, Jessica. Safe driving is important. I did, yeah. I did. I went to the fancy croissant place because that was our friend's recommendation. Gretchen wanted to take us there for the last day. We slept only 3 hours so we could go here because the previous night was the karaoke that I talked about. That karaoke lasted until like 2 a.m. And then we were all saying goodbye to each other for like an hour. And so we got back to the Airbnb and we all like only slept, according to Gretchen's tracker, we slept for 3 hours, but the quality was only 2.5 hours of sleep at like 26%. So we were dead. We were all pretty much like dead at the croissant place, but the croissant was like chef's kiss. We were like, it was worth, you know, waking up early so that we could get a chance to go eat there before everyone had to like, you know, leave. Did you like it? Did you like the mango double? Did you enjoy the mango one? The mango one was my favorite, along with the ham and cheese one. Hi, Bridge. Hi, Flippy. Hi, Legendary. Welcome on in. But yeah, it was nice. Oh my gosh, it was so cold though. Because like I said, we had the AC on the entire weekend in the Airbnb. And so it was super cold on the last day. Gretchen and I were like, it's so cold. It's freezing. I didn't want to get out of the sheets. I was like laying underneath the sheets when Gretchen first got up. I was just like, I don't want to get up. It's so bright and it's cold. Thank you, Otaku. Thank you for the welcome back. Hi, Pony. Nice to meet you. Welcome in on the YouTube side. It's a good choice. It was so yummy. And then, yeah, after that, it was the flights home. And then after that, it was, yeah, it was just like chill time afterwards. And then here I am now. But like I said, I originally wanted to stream at the original stream time, but I pretty much slept in because I didn't set an alarm. I forgot to set an alarm. But yeah, I slept a very long time because we woke up early all weekend to get to, you know, try to min-max our schedules each day. It's much more colder. Yeah, like oh my god, I remember when I was like flying in, right? Like I know San Jose has a lot of desert and like is really dry. Oh my gosh, it was crazy because I'm so used to flying to spots that have a lot of trees, right? And so it was crazy to see like so little trees from the airplane POV. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's all like desert for real, for real. It was so much dirt. And then I was just like, whoa, this is California. Because I feel like San Diego felt California, but San Jose feels like the California that you see when you think of like movie California, if that makes sense. And so I was like, whoa, crazy. I had Japanese cuisine with friends for my birthday yesterday. The best thing they've done for me. Oh my gosh, what'd you have? Hardly slept even though I was tired all 3 days. I think pretty much the average that we slept was like 5 hours. But yeah, the last day we slept like 3 hours. Hi, Azudu! Welcome in! Hi! Why do they name them so close to each other? Oh my gosh. Are you doing your recap tomorrow, Asidu? For your Offkai? Okay, not the right, Derek. But yeah, that was a joke too. That was a joke for Offkai, where essentially they talked about how like people were mentioning how there were people that went to San Diego by accident instead of San Jose. And so there were a ton of people that were memeing. Like there's this one person on Twitter that had like a connecting flight in San Diego, but they took a picture of it and they're like, guys, I think I went to the wrong one. I'm in San Diego. And I think it's even more confusing because San Diego has the TwitchCon convention. And so yeah, we were talking about the one person that went to San Jose, Costa Rica. It was crazy. And then they had to make their trip to actual like San Jose, California. Oh my gosh, I felt so bad for that person. But yeah. San Jose isn't really a desert. We just have so many buildings to try and accommodate our growing population. Surrounded by... Really? I remember looking at the plane and it was like orange. I saw so much orange dirt. I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much orange dirt. And then I remember seeing the trees and the palm trees. I was like, dang, they're so dry looking compared to the palm trees in San Diego. I was just like, dang, they're kind of dry looking. And then we were joking about how I should just like bust out a hose and start spraying the trees down. They look so dead. I was just like, help, please, somebody get the palm trees some water. Recap, I didn't go. Oh my yeah. Azudu didn't go. Yeah, Azudu didn't go to Offkai. Yeah. Sukiyaki is really yummy too. Sukiyaki is really tasty. Super, super tasty. We have an insane amount of forest here. We have a fire hazard warning, so our national forests don't burn down. We don't even have many palm trees here. They're more native to SoCal. Yeah. They were in like near the convention area. We were driving around and it'd go from like palm trees and then it would go to like another area and it was like regular trees. And we were joking about how like for the San Jose area, it kind of feels like you're in different parts of the world. Like one part feels like you're in Cali, and then one part it feels like you're in the suburbs. One part feels like you're in like the hood. We're just like, oh my gosh, we're in this place. Oh my gosh, we're in this place. Yeah, the plane view was very different, I feel like, from like San Diego versus San Jose versus like the other areas. I want to... Hi, Lego! Hi! Yeah, like we were talking about it. We're like, dang, this is like the hood from like Philly or from like New York. We're like, this is the hood. We're like, this is like the Bronx in this area over here. Hi, Oppose! Can we get a shout out for Oppose, please? Welcome on in. Hi, Caroline! No, you're fine. Offkai was really, really nice. It was super good. It was really, really nice. It's because a good amount of downtown SJ is historical, so builders and residents have a lot of red tape. What do you mean FOMO? It's okay. You can live vicariously through us, okay? I got you, Azudu. You can live vicariously through our pictures, okay? I got you, all right? You can live so vicariously that you'll feel like you're tasting the food, you know? Yeah. It's all right. There's future conventions. Yeah, you know, you can go to future conventions. It was funny when that one Uber showed up with neon lights, though. That was crazy. Yeah, there was one Uber that had like underglow on it, and it felt like a GTA car, because you know GTA cars have like a bunch of underglow, especially if you guys remember District V. And so I'm familiar with underglow, right? But I feel like I rarely ever see underglow. And so there's this one Uber that came up with like purple underglow, and I was like, what the heck? What, in the GTA car? Yeah, we were like, dang, it's a District V Uber. It's a GTA Uber. Someone should have taken a photo. I think it's because, yeah, when I saw it, I was like too in shock. I was just like, is that underglow for an Uber? Crazy. Shame. You're shaming me? Hey. The people that were there did not take a picture either, okay? So it's not just my fault, all right? It's not just my fault. But yeah, you guys should check out Azadu if you guys have not already. We might be gaming next week, you know. We might be playing a game next week with him or something. and Eric. Shame. What do you mean? You didn't take a picture either. You didn't do it either. That's fair, respectful. Azadu. Never mind. You know what? We're not playing a game. We're not, okay? We're not. No game. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I am so disorganized except for food. Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel you're kind of disorganized too in regards to food. A little bit, you know. It kind of bleeds out, you know. I'm just saying. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. You gotta drink your water. Times are tough. You gotta pay for your car mod somehow. I do wonder though. I was curious, right? I was like, there were some other cars too that I saw that were like decked out. There's this one car that had like gold rims, and I was like, oh my god, Distro V GTRP car. And so I was like, I wonder how expensive all those customizations are, because it's kind of goofy. In GTRP, every car pretty much was decked out, but you rarely see cars, I feel like, IRL decked out like that, you know? There's another truck that we saw that had underglow, and it was super, super tall. Yeah, the cars are cool. The cars are very cool. But yeah, let me see. Is there anything else that I missed? But yeah, it was really nice though. It was really nice. But like I said, there were a lot of friends that we couldn't run into because we just didn't have time outside of the con, outside of the plans that we had already. And so there are a couple of friendos that were talking to me at the con like, oh man, we should have done this and we should have done that. And so hopefully, like I said, maybe next year we can meet with more friends and hang out with more friends that I can get to say hi to. Like one of the friends reached out to me and I forgot this person was like in the area. And so this person was like, we should say hi. And so thankfully I did get to say hi to this person because like I said, sometimes I mix up Cali. I always mix up Cali with like San Diego, San Jose, San Francisco. And so I always forget which friend lives in what San. And so I'm really glad this one friend reached out. She was like, yeah, I'm here. And I'm like, oh, we should say hi. So I got to say hi to her. That was really nice. But yeah, I didn't get to meet a lot of people as well that were at the convention or outside of the convention. But it was nice though. I'm really glad because that one friend that reached out to me about how they were there, it was like the last minute, like last day thing. So that was really nice. Let me see. Is there anything else I missed? Yeah, I forget. I always forget. I'm just like, who's in which stand? Because I think it's like I don't know. Like we were talking about it, right? In regards to how people come mixing up the sands. I feel like if you're not someone familiar with California, you just feel like all the sands are like the same, you know? Like, and for me, I kept on saying San Diego instead of San Jose. And there were some friends I knew, I'm not gonna say who, but when we were looking at like restaurants and stuff, some friends might have chosen spots in like San Diego instead of San Jose. And then the flights too, we're checking in with friends to make sure that they flew to San Jose and not San Diego. Like that person that flew to San Diego, or no, San Jose, Costa Rica, you know? It's cool though. I'm glad that I've gotten a chance to go to both San Jose and San Diego. I'm like, yay. Exactly, right? Exactly. I thought it was the same too. Oh my gosh, it was kind of goofy though. You guys remember how I showed this picture of the Boo Boo mouse pad that I got for Brovira as like a gift, right? So we got this for Brovira as a gift, right? Because I want to make him laugh, and he's also a really big fan of this VTuber. And so we got this as a gift, right? There was a Spider-Man that came up to us, and he started doing like the hand symbol for like 6'7". And so we thought he was trying to be like 6'7", right? But no, he pointed to the Boo Boo mouse pad and he did the hand symbol again. And we're like, oh my god, he's doing it like as if he's like doing it to the booba. And then he walked away and I was just like, oh. Yeah, goofy Spider-Man. Yeah, as you cute. But yeah, we were just like, what? They want, we were like 6'7", and they're like, no, mouse pad. And then they did the booba hand symbol, and I was like, oh, goofy. Goofy Ah. Yeah, Goofy Ah. Goofy Ah Spider-Man. Yeah, they're trying to like show a picture of them like jiggling the boobas. I thought so too. I thought it was a T-bun. I thought it was one of you guys being sussy. But no, they had like a propeller on their head. And then they left. But yeah, they didn't speak at all. They were just in a Spider-Man costume. And so I was like, okay, all right. But I think that's pretty much it, I want to say, for the pictures. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking at this again. I'm looking at the chocolate fondue. Oh my god, guys, it was so good. What the heck? I didn't press. Oops, I pressed the throwing system, but I didn't have the throwing system on the entire time. Oops. No. This was fondue. I talked about it earlier, but we had fondue. We had like 4 cheese and a classic cheddar fondue. We had lobster bisque fondue, and then we also it's called la fondue. Yeah, not the melting pot. Yeah, it's very fancy schmancy. It was this was the one that I talked about. That was like the 4-hour dinner. So it was a 4-hour dinner. Wait, do I have the picture of like the time that we got there? Let me see. Yeah, so yeah, it was 6 o'clock. No, it was 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock when we first got there in my set log. And then it was 9 o'clock when we left. So it was a 4-hour dinner. Yeah, because it was 1 hour was the starter, 1 hour was the entree. 2 hours. 2 hours was the entree, and then the last hour was the chocolate fondue. So yeah. It was good though. But yeah, Gretchen and I, we were talking about it because we went to the bathroom and she was like, this was a 4-hour dinner. And I was like, what? 4 hours? And we're like crazy. But I think the dinner at Bistica was also like, let me look. I think that one was also pretty long too from the set log that I did. Let me see. So it started at 8 for the steakhouse. And then it ended at 10. So that was like 2 hours. That wasn't too long. That was like 2-3 hours, I think, compared to the fondue place. Yeah, the drinks were very strong. The drinks, I think, were the strongest. Well, what do you think, Eric? Do you think they were strongest at La Fondue or at Bistica? I think La Fondue, they were like deceptively strong. And then Bistica, it was like they were strong, in my opinion. You could taste it and you could feel it. Oh, you think so? You think the fondue one was the strongest? Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. You know how I said I turned into like a tomato when I drink? It got so bad. It got so bad because all my friends were like, Elf, are you sure you're not allergic? And I was like, I promise I'm not allergic. I would know if I was allergic. I think I'm like very mildly allergic, but it's more so because I don't eat anything. Because I remember at the karaoke, right? I properly ate, you know, the Alfredo pasta and stuff before the karaoke. And I was taking shots of soju. I did not get red from the shots of soju. And so I think it was because at the fondue place, I didn't really eat anything for a few hours before the fondue. And so when I was drinking the alcohol, the only thing that I had in my stomach was like the bread and like the stuff that I was eating as we were there. So if I drink on an empty stomach, I get more red. But if I don't drink on an empty stomach, I don't really get red at all. So it just depends if I have food in my stomach. Yeah, Bistega, I got like a little pink, like a little flush. Fondue, I got like tomato red. And then at the karaoke, I didn't even get red from soju at all. And I had like, what, half a bottle, I think? Classic Asian glow. It was crazy though. At the karaoke place, they had this like drinking game mechanic where it's like Squid Game, right? And you put like a shot glass on top of it, and then you have to like spin it, and then every time you spin the head of the hide and seek girl, it spins to like a certain person, and then that person takes a shot. And so I was like, that was crazy. I've never seen that before for like a a soju. Here, let me take a picture of the mechanic. You have that one too. Let me see, let me see. Is it here? Is it this day? No. Oh, I saw Mecha Chameleon in the wild too at the round 1. You guys want to see Mecha Chameleon in the wild? It was kind of goofy. So Mecha Chameleon's really, really popular. Mecha Chameleon. If you guys know it as Mecha. But when we went to get some water at round 1, and at the counter, look. You lost the game first? Yeah, I did. Whatever. Look. Can you guys see him? Can you guys see the Mecha Chameleon guy? There were so many places actually that hid like little guys like that, either like at the con or just like at the places that we went to. Do you see him, guys? Do you see him? I have a friend who's allergic to alcohol and she found out the hard way in college. Oh, yes. So like Silva said, for me, my mom is allergic. She like actually gets hives when she drinks. And then my dad, he does not really get hives. He gets red though. And so because of that, I get really red like my dad. My dad turns really red too, but he actually can hold his liquor a bit longer than me. For me, I'm pretty much a lightweight, but yeah, I can handle it though if I drink with food. So not an empty stomach. What was I gonna? Oh, I was gonna show the karaoke thingy. Yes. So here. All right. Offkai. I'm not biting. I need to have it like an hour before, because I think we went to Cheesecake Factory probably like 2 hours before the event, and so I had a pretty big meal. It was a chicken Alfredo along with a lot of bread, a lot of like rye bread. So I think all the bread and all the just like carbs in general really soaked up the alcohol at the karaoke. So I didn't really feel anything. It just tasted like juice at the karaoke. Oh, look! Jajan! This is the mechanic that I was talking about right here. This. Oh, yeah. The waiter at the Cheesecake Factory was really goofy because he was like, the way he talked, he was like, dang, you guys are looking real young. So I just see them IDs. And then he saw like our age and he was like, dang, you guys look good. You guys look really good. And then I forget what else he said, but for a little bit we thought he was like hitting on Gretchy. But then we found out he was saying that to every single like, table that had like, some girlies, right? He was doing the same thing like, oh my God, he looks so good, for it. And so we're like, okay. So he was like kind of hitting on everybody, Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I was like, I think he's trying to riz for the tips. I think he's trying to riz. But he was really cool though. He was really chill. Hi, Dalek. Just a heads up, if you want to stay in the chat, please do not spam on the YouTube side because you will be bonked. Yeah, it's goofy. Yeah, Squid Game. So that's the Squid Game mechanic that I talked about for the soju. You pour soju into the bottle and then you click the head to like spin it, and then whatever position the head lands on, that's the person that takes a shot. And so there were a few of the friends that were doing that. But I think that pretty much wraps it up, I want to say, for Offkai weekend. I don't think I missed anything. The only thing that I was kind of sad that we didn't get to do was go like bar hopping with friends, because we did mention that a little bit. Like it'd be fun to go bar hopping together, just to try out different drinks or like hang out with friends more. I know some people, there was a lot of events actually at Offkai that people drank at. There was like a rave. Some people went clubbing. A lot of people went to parties. No parties though. No parties for us, for our group. But yeah, there was a lot, and so it was kind of funny. It was just funny seeing hearing everyone's stories about what they were doing for the weekend. But yeah, like I mentioned, if you want to hear more stories, you can check out my friends, and see how they enjoyed the convention if you're going to hear them talk about it. But like I said, Gretchen already did a recap about it yesterday on her stream. Omi, I think, briefly talked about it on his stream. But Omi, he literally started streaming yesterday too. So Omi was streaming after he got back. And then I know Eric's doing his recap tomorrow. And then I don't know for the other friendos if they're doing any recaps anytime soon. But yeah. I hope you guys had fun though. I hope you guys enjoyed. And like I said, my favorite part, as always with these conventions, is just being able to meet people and hang out with people. And I met, once again, so many T-buns. I met so many of you guys that I ran out of my goodie bags that I gave out to people. And then for the friendos, I met so many new friends and I got to see so many old ones. And I am so glad because there were some friends that I didn't get to meet at TwitchCon last year. And I got to see them this year. And it was just really fun because, you know, it's kind of crazy to be at a con where so many people are like-minded and we just all know what we're going through in terms of like, you know, working in the same field. And so it just felt like people were talking about it, about how the person that posted the tweet, they said it in a sad way because it was just like, Offkai, it's so niche, right? But because it's such a niche thing, you just have a place where you feel like you belong. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about these conventions too, whether it's like TwitchCon or Offkai or anime conventions. It's like, I like places like these, the events like these that have a place where people can get together and just make friends or see old ones that have similar hobbies or similar passions. And so it was really nice. It was really nice just being able to, once again, talk to my friends, whether it was like friends that I met before I was like a VTuber or friends I met as I was a VTuber. So many friends that I met through RP, right? And these are all passions of mine. And so it's just, we could talk. I remember like there was a friend that I was talking to and she and I were just like talking all about the RP servers that we've been in. And so that was really fun. I was just like, wow. I wish I could have talked to more people, but yeah, it was really nice. And that's coming from someone that's really shy and introverted. You know, places like these, I just feel like I can just really be myself and not be judged, you know? And other people were saying that too. Like they felt like growing up, right? Especially before COVID, if you liked anime or if you liked, you know, games even, it was more niche. And so people would kind of judge you for it. And so the people on Twitter that were talking about, they just felt like it was a place where they could be themselves fully and talk about their passions and not be judged. And so I was really happy about that. I was just like, that's awesome, you know, to have a space where people can be safe and just really enjoy each other's company and talk about, you know, their passions, especially for this VTuber con. I was just like, VTubing is a huge part, you know, every can't tell of my life. And so it was so nice just to, once again, be able to meet up with community members that have known me all these years. And then two, talk to friends and just really confide in each other or just like talk to each other about our experiences, you know, VTubing. Thank you, Kiki. Just a heads up. Once again, one of my rules in my YouTube side is please do not spam. If you spam, you will be timed out. Yeah, anime got crazy mainstream, right? After COVID happened. And so it's crazy to think about how like anime is so mainstream. VTubing is like the new niche, I feel like, compared to anime. Anime is more common, but it's still pretty niche. And so that's why I think, once again, whether it's an anime con, a VTuber con, or a Twitch con, it's just nice to have a place where people can gather and really get to know people. Yeah, it's so awesome. It's amazing. It's awesome, guys. I'm really glad. And once again, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to the T-Buns that came up to me. You know, I'm really glad. You know, you guys were very brave. And I was also being very brave. And so it was really nice to get to put some faces, you know, to my lovely members of my chat and friends. And once again, if you guys didn't find me or you're too shy to come up to me, that is okay as well. It will not be the only opportunity, since I definitely want to do this again with more stuff. Like, I want a new business card with Maid Vera. I want to have a new ribbon, like Chonk Vera. New outfit Vera is coming next year too, so you guys might get some new stuff from Made, or not Made, but 2.0 Elveira. So very exciting times. Okay, Kyle. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? When it came to me, right? Like, a lot of the tea buns were all chill, and then when it came to me, like Eric, they were like, hey, what's up? And I was just like, what the heck? I don't get the same treatment. For the girlies, it's like, for Gretchen and I, they were just like, oh my god, hi, you know, like a little shy and ooh woo. And then with the homies, they're all just like, hey, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah. The guys were all like dapping each other up, and I was like, okay. Even with the friends too, it was the same thing. All the guys were like dapping each other up, and then with the regular, the other, just like with me, right? It was like, ooh, hello, hi, which I love. But at the same time, I was like, I don't get the same treatment. What the heck? What? Yeah. Honestly, I get that too, though. I get that as well. I understand, because I'm the same way too. I'd have dapped you up. Really? It's okay. Honestly, I say all that, but I don't even know how to dap people up. I don't know how to dap people up, guys. If I try to dap people up, it's really awkward because I don't know how to dap people up. I'm more of a hugger, you know. Aw, see it. Who wouldn't get shy when meeting cute girls? Honestly, I got shy meeting cute girls. You know, like I mentioned earlier, like B. I was so shy around B. I was like, oh my god, she was so tall, and she was just, I don't know, I was like, oh my god. I was stun locked by so many of the girlies that I met. Oh, you taught some others how to dab? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Pose, if you wanted to dab, I'd be like, hey, I'll try to dab. Yeah, I remember. You did say you're being respectful, and I think that was the case too. Like I thought you guys were so sweet because so many of the T-buns were being really respectful, and so I was like, you guys are really sweet. Like it was so like I said, for me it made my day every single time that I got to meet a T-bun, because I was like, what? You guys actually found little old me and you want to say hi, and then some of you guys gave me gifts, and I was just like, I was like, yippee. Yeah, I said dap. Why? What do you think I said? Hurt. Yeah, T-buns are super polite, super sweet. Yeah, I don't think I had a single interaction where I was feeling uncomfortable. Yeah, and I think that's really nice, Kyle. Wait, I'm gonna try your Maltese right now. I have it right here in my backpack. Wait, let me grab it. Hold on. I'm trying. I have it right here. I'm gonna try it right now. Because I had it with me, but I didn't want to open it until I got back to the apartment. I'm not getting that big, guys. You guys are being so goofy. Let me try it. It's a little melted though. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. The crunch. Yeah, it's the crunch. Ooh, that's good. That's dangerous. No, I'm never gonna go with chonk beer. I saw some people in like the really chonky mascots for their characters, but those are hot. Like temperature wise, it's really hot to wear those, and so I feel like that's gonna be too hot to wear, especially actually no, next year is gonna be in April, so it might be cooler. I love it. I think that's so sweet. Honestly, there were some times during the convention where I felt like I was a little dehydrated. Like I also had a mask on, but my mask was really thick around the loops, and so it kept pinching my ears, and it gave me like pinched ears. And so there was one day where I had like a really bad headache after the con, and so we did like an emergency pit stop at Target where I got like chips and Gatorade, and then I took an Advil. But I feel like if I had gotten these from like day one, or just like anyone that got these from you, Kyle, I think these would have been like a nice little pick-me-up just to have some sugar, because I think a lot of people that go to conventions also forget to eat or drink throughout the day. And so I think it's really cool that you gave out Maltesers, Kyle. That was really sweet. I want to eat more. I should not though. I'll eat after stream. But thank you again, Kyle, and thank you to everyone that I just can't thank you enough for those that came up to me and said hi to me and my friends and just was really polite. Like there were you guys. I think it's safe to say that the T-Buns, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far, has been one of the most polite community members ever. You guys are so kind, so sweet. Thank you guys. I'm sorry, by the way. Like I said, when I meet people in person, I'm really shy. So I think by like the second or third day, I was a bit more comfortable, especially when Kyle was there, because Kyle, I was just joking with him like I do in here. But with people that met me on the first day, because a few of y'all met me on the first day, I feel so bad because I was so shy at that point still. So I was still a little more quiet, but I was like, oh my god, thank you. But yeah, that was a core memory for sure. I really am so happy that I got to see you twice too, and you got huggies. Yeah, me too. I'm so happy too. I'm really glad. You guys give really good hugs. T-Buns give good hugs. And I think the reason why I asked too is because I didn't want you guys to overthink it in case you guys were feeling shy or worried. Really? Yeah, I feel like with you, Kyle, because we banter a lot, I was a bit more comfortable. After I knew it was you, I was like, oh my god, it's the guy that's down bad for feet and for thighs and for like every single girl in Persona. I know that guy. Also, for those that commented on my Twitter posts, I wasn't able to really reply to every single Twitter post just because I would post it and then I wouldn't check my phone until like the end of the night. And so I do apologize. I do apologize for those that I didn't get to reply to. But I did see though, I saw every person's message. And so I was trying to reply when I could. She said that, can confirm. Yeah, I did. I was like, oh my god, you're down bad. You're the down bad guy. Yeah, it was really nice. A lot. I think I was more nervous than I should have been. Yeah, I think that's valid too. Like, honestly, even though I didn't seem shy inside, let me tell you guys, every time I met somebody, I was so nervous. Because there's also the thing too, like I remember, unfortunately on Twitter, I did see that for some people, they were talking about how like, for them, right? They were saying like some people would see their Oshis at like a meet and greet. And then they would talk about how it's like they're no longer going to like watch them as a streamer because I guess like the IRL for them wasn't what they were expecting. And I was just like, that's kind of messed up, you know? I think it's kind of messed up to be a fan of somebody and then instantly just like be like, oh, okay, I'm no longer going to support them because they're not what I expected IRL, you know? And so I kept seeing that for like a few people on Twitter that were talking about how they had that experience with some of the people in their community. And I was just like, oh man, that sucks. You know, like I was just like, that really sucks. It shouldn't change anything, exactly, you know? It's still there. It's still their Oshi. Yeah, right. I saw people commenting about how like, you know, that just means that they weren't a true fan. And if anything, it just means that they just, you know, I guess left the community in a way for good. Because once again, like I feel like if people, like for me, if I have people that were like that in my community where it's like they support me, but then the moment that they see me, if it doesn't match what they were expecting in person and it caused them to unfollow, I'm like, okay, sure. If that's what you want to do, that's okay too. But at the same time, I feel like for my community members, like I don't see them as like fans, right? I see you guys as the T-Buns, my community. And two, I feel like I wouldn't want T-Buns like that in the community that are so, I guess, like superficial, you know? I want you guys to be here, you know, for me, not for how I look, I guess. Yeah, delusional, the Lolo, you know, the Lolo. Unless they did like a full 180 from stream to IRL. That I understand. Like if it's like personality wise, like if they met them and then it's like the whole thing with like meeting some celebrities that they tell you not to meet your heroes and stuff, because some people are just like straight up really meeting people in person versus like their online personas and vice versa. Unfortunately, some people just aren't the same online and offline in that sense. And so that I understand if that's something that caused them to have like a bad experience and then they didn't want to, continue supporting them, right? But yeah, I've heard of at least this weekend where people were talking about how they just saw them and then they just said something mean and then the streamer heard, and I'm like, that's so mean, just to do that based off, the visuals. And that's why I think it's really nice that you guys have been so sweet and so kind for the T-buns. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, and I really appreciate that. Like I said, I never once felt uncomfortable with any of the T-buns I met this weekend. And if anything, you guys were super cute. I wish I had more to give back to you guys, if anything, Oh, okay. All right. I may be a bit of a banter, not a bully, just a bit of a bantering friend in person. Oh, pose. Our only enhances for me. I connect more because it feels like we're not friends in one dimension but multiple. Exactly, right? It's like I was talking about that too. Just like how there is obviously going to be a bit of a disconnect when you see somebody that online versus like seeing them in person. But for me, every time that I met a friend or a T-bun IRL, right? Obviously, I'm not expecting them to look like they're VTubers, and for me, it's like, if anything, it just makes me happy because I get to put a face, to the person that I've been, collabing with, or people that I've been hanging with or chatting with. And so I like it. If anything, it just makes the experience even better for like the friendship or for, the bond. T-buns would fight if there was an odd person towards you. Aw, I'll fight too. I'll fight too. I'm gonna fight too. But yeah, Pose, I think the way you put it is very sweet and very much how I see it too. Like I also had some friends too that talked about how they were worried about showing up in person because of, stories like that, right? And it makes me so sad because, I hope that people don't have to go through that experience, especially if they were brave enough to go in person to want to meet their community members, right? So I hope people don't have experiences like that. And the people that have had experiences like that, I feel bad for them because I'm just like, that sucks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? I didn't get to meet a Pose. I didn't get to meet people in person. I was just like, please, let me meet you, please. I'm immediately buying a 3-day ticket. Aw, Pose. It's okay. Next year, right? Okay. But yeah, I think that pretty much recap is done for now. I don't think I have anything else that I might have missed. If I did, I'll talk more tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow I go back to regular schedule. I'm gonna, at least for like the next 2 days, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be doing Persona tomorrow. So Persona tomorrow. Thursday, Gotcha Thursday, but also a bit of a shorter stream because I do need to pack a little bit, not too much because I am pretty much packed. But for the wedding that we're attending, and so I think I'll do Gotcha Thursday on Thursday if I can, or it might just be like another co-working packing stream, kind of goofy. But yeah, I did think about not streaming today, but I really wanted to stream today because once again we have another short stream this week. But yeah, I'll post a schedule again. Thank you, Squid Eater. Thank you so much. It was really, really fun. Thank you for listening. And like I said, if I miss anything, I'll tell you guys. But thank you, Squid Eater. And thank you for those watching on the YouTube side. Thank you for those watching on the Twitch side. Thank you for those watching on the on the Twitter side. Yes. I have a wedding to attend, and then I can chill for a little bit. But then I also have the virtual meet and greet in August, and my birthday's in August. So it's gonna be kind of busy, guys. It's gonna be very busy for the next couple of weeks and then the next month. But yeah, it'll be fun. I think it's nice to have events to look forward to, But yeah, the announcement for the meet and greet, for the virtual meet and greet, is going up soon. So please look forward to that for those that are curious about like what the meet and greet will be for next month. Also, I completely forgot to make like a thread on the Twitter side. Like I said, I was going to because I just completely forgot. And so I do apologize for those that are looking forward to the thread. I only had the fit checks every day, but hopefully you guys had fun listening to the recap today as well. Yeah, I'm a VTuber on the live side, Monty. Hi, Monty. Hi, Matt. Okay, guys. I know who to send you guys over to. I'm going to send you guys over to Dream. Like I said, Dream was one of the friends that I did get to meet in person after knowing her for a while now. And so let's go say hi to Dream, shall we? Where? I'm going to be in Hawaii, guys. I'll be in Hawaii this weekend, so I'll tell you guys about my Hawaii trip. If I can, I'll have a thread too for the Hawaii trip. But like I said, I forgot to do that on for Offkai weekend. But yeah, let's go say hi to Dream. So for Dream, we'll do Elveira. Offkai raid. This is the message if you guys are a subby. If you guys are not a subby, you can also copy this message right here. Oh, for the meet and greet. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can say it yet, but it's outside of the US. So please look forward to that because once again, I really want to do conventions outside of the US for those that can't come to the USA so that I can meet more T-buns that way as well. So please look forward to that. But yeah, it'll be outside of the US for the virtual meet and greet. More details soon. Okay guys, the raid is officially starting as of right now. And of course, if you guys want to tell me about your Offkai experiences or if you want to post Offkai pictures of stuff that you did or merch you got, please feel free to use a thread in the Discord that is there. But let me hop over here, okay? All right. It is time for the goodbyes. All right. Okay. Wow, guys. Nighttime. Time flies by. But thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for all the follows, the subs, the gift subs, the resubs, the bits, the raids. And most importantly, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for an amazing welcome back. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Persona. And I hope you have a very lovely rest of your day. But yeah, please don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to stand up and walk around. If you've been sitting down all day, especially Offkai weekend. And most importantly, don't forget to be kind to others and especially please be kind to yourselves. Say hi to Dream for me, okay? Otsu Offkai! Bye everyone. Good night. Bye bye.